Alrighty, welcome everybody.
Wow.
To
Good job, Drew.
What?
What a shift.
What?
I just laughed. I just laughed because. So, guys, be nice to Drew. He's a little nervous, and I was just laughing because he was like,
it so
5,
fast.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey there, everybody.
Alrighty.
Well,
It was stone cold too.
yeah. All the making fun of me aside, welcome to what I'm going to be calling an episode of Table Scraps today, everyone, for our Christmas one shot where I, yours truly, am DMing. I'm joined by Aaron, DJ, and Ryan. We'll get to see their wonderful characters later. However, I do find it funny that we mentioned this before. We are apparently the A team.
We are the A team. All of our
Yes,
we are the A
we
team.
We're all A's.
Also, welcome back, Ryan. Happy to have you on for.
Hi,
a session.
guys.
The prodigal son returns.
I
That's
am
right.
happy to be back. You know.
Yes, as a fun guest star. Unfortunately, Lydia has not been feeling too well, and so she's unable to join us today. But hopefully she'll be getting better, and who knows? Maybe you'll see her later this week with Aaron and others on Table Scraps.
That's right. We'll be having a legit table scraps this Thursday, as we always do, because we don't care about holidays, and that's what we do. Will it be just me? Will I draw and then erase it just like last week? Who knows?
Is that what you did last week?
Yeah.
Also, Lydia, because you're probably in the comments since you're sick. Heck you.
Chatting right now.
You. Heck you.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do we have any other? Speaking of Lydia, Lydia's got a sick store. Not sure you
She
knew
does
about
have
that.
a Christmas merch.
She does have a
Really
really
great
sick
Christmas
store.
merch out right now.
Yep.
Honestly,
Probably a little late to get it in time for
I have a
Christmas,
crew neck from there, and it's rad.
They're
Yes,
really
it's great.
soft.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Follow
me
us
look.
on our socials. We have a Discord, Twitter,
Also,
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
happy holidays, Merry Christmas
yes.
or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate.
You know, like
Killing it
Mary-
out here. Hope you guys have a rad time with your loved ones.
Yep, that's right.
I know I'll be
Yeah,
doing
in the
that while
studio.
Aaron is a loser and has table scrap.
Yep, 100%. I'll be doing
I
table
will
scraps.
be-
Just gonna sit here
I'll
in a
be
room
dragged
all alone.
along right next to you, bud.
It'll be awesome.
It'll be
Oh,
great.
boy.
It is gonna be awesome.
All right.
It'll be great. I'm
Well,
excited for
Are we
sourdough
ready to rock?
pancakes.
Are we ready to
do,
hear?
do we
Are
have
we ready to jam?
do we have any other announcements?
I don't know. Do we even have like an intro?
We do not have an intro.
I
My
think
bad.
you
I
should make up an
apologize.
intro on the spot. Right now.
I would.
You do
can't
that while I
that.
grab a jacket because I'm starting to get cold.
I'm
God.
I'm sorry. I can't do that. I cannot make
This
up an
week
intro.
on Table Scraps. Guest
I-
star
there's-
as DM.
Oh,
Andrew
Aaron,
McKellips.
What's the Aaron? What's the jingle that we made up for Table
Da,
Scraps?
da, 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 This is Table Scraps.
we should make a table scrap. We've been
Should
doing
we-
that
there
show
we go.
for like
We just
6
need to
months.
record that, guys. I don't know what you're
100%.
talking
It's
about.
right there. We can put in like
rotate
a
and just.
Grant can like
Honestly,
edit in.
let's just take
like a
the
little
audio
jingle.
from this, and that'll work great.
Yep,
but
that's
then
right.
it won't be clean.
That's right.
Who cares?
What was the intro we
The
came up
Joe
with?
Rogan
Aaron?
intro?
Oh, do. It's table scraps.
Yeah, have you
Perfect.
heard the Joe Rogan intro? It's a mangled mess. Let's be real.
I haven't listened to any of his podcasts.
Well, good. It's trash.
That's off
That's
topic.
right.
I'm
I'm
here to
take right
fight
there.
under the
Anyway.
dragons today.
I'm
Anyway.
calling it out. It is bad content.
That is a hot take
Into
right
the
there.
dragons.
That man
Fight
makes,
me. You can
You
at
are-
me on Twitter.
that's like saying Beyonce doesn't make good music.
It's, we won't talk about that right now.
And opinions presented here by
Are
our individual
not.
players do not necessarily represent.
I will point out
the
Ryan
views
is no longer a part of the paper W.
behind the
Yeah.
So please take them at a whim. They're individual opinions.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like,
Funny.
yeah, fight me, not them. I don't care. You can come at me. I think it's hilarious.
Speaking of fighting, we're here to play Dungeons
Anyway,
and
yes.
Yeah.
I've already lost control. Thank you to Aaron for being
Yeah,
my
of
second
course.
DM.
That's what I'm here
I'm
for.
the source of chaos.
See, now you understand.
Yep. All right. So, to begin our story, we pick up in the town of Tinkerstep. It is a place that would be no more than maybe 50 or so people if it weren't for the couple hundred travelers that consistently make their way through. Although the people who call Tinkerstep their home are kind and thoughtful people, mostly consisting of gnomes and halflings. It is one of the main travel points for people moving from one side of the country to the other. This being because of a magical device called the Winter Shield Spire at the center of town that sits maybe about 100 feet tall when it's all said and done. That shields the town from the winter storms and keeps the city at a moderate temperature, although nothing too crazy warm, maybe about 40 degrees. Much nicer than the negative 30 outside of the shield of the spire. You all find yourselves in the Warm Hearth Inn. It is the largest inn within Tinkerstep, and as you find yourselves there, you find yourselves in a large circular room with a large main fireplace in the center, keeping the room warm. You see several people running around, serving warm food and drink. You also look around and see several different travelers. You see a furbolg with monk-like robes sitting with a dwarf in heavy leathers and hides. You see an elf wearing lighter leather armor with kind of a heavy coat and a bow, and a dragonborn wearing very colorful almost mage-like robes sitting with them. And you see many, many more of the sort. You yourselves are traveling through Tinkerstep in order to get to the city of Murdiax. Murdiax is the capital city of the country and is a coastal city towards the east side of Ardia. After your previous success in clearing out an ancient fort of undead, you were contacted by an old friend, Daniel Archamber, the Archmage of Murdiax, who is also the Arcanist of Illusion and Divination on the Council of Magi in Murdiax. While you don't know the specifics of the task that he has for you, he made it clear that it was critical to the safety of both the continent and the country, along with their allies. However, currently, the snowstorm outside has delayed you for the past couple days, forcing you to wait and enjoy some of the more festive things in town. And now, why don't you guys all take a moment to describe your characters?
I'll start us off. I am playing Arwin Castle Capowick, although no one refers to him by Castle anymore. He is I wouldn't
famous
put him
author who writes murder
elderly.
Mysteries.
No. He is he's like 50s, like early 50s, hair already gray. He is wearing kind of like think of like Civil War military fatigues, almost like a kind of a white coat with leather armor below it, and he has a big like bicorn Napoleon era hat with a big white feather in it, a bandolier strapped across his chest with various implements, including kind of like a homemade like flintlock pistol almost, as well as a staff strapped to his back and a shield as well. His hair is longer, pulled into kind of a ponytail, basic human. He is probably sitting at the fire recounting some old war story from when he was still in service, although he is currently just a little bit on the run from his previous employer, for reasons, treason mainly. But other than that, he's a good, upright gentleman, by the people, for the people, ready to rock.
Very nice.
Very good. DJ, yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. My character's name is Aiden Bonzi. I am a shorter gnome, probably 2 foot, maybe like 2'3", like straight up like cutting Achilles' heels, like they're the waistband of people. Like very very short. He wears I guess a good example of it would be like almost like Jedi like robes, where he has the overlapping clothing with the kind of the almost like jogger-esque style pants, in a variety of like blacks and grays, with a black cloak that goes over it. Obviously, the hood coming up over his head, with shorter hair that kind of just pulls back a little bit. And then he has some piercing green eyes that kind of glow just beneath the edge of the hood, while the rest of his face is almost masked in shadow most of the time. He's sitting there patiently listening to Arwin, enjoying the story, feet up, warm next to the fire, enjoying it as Aiden is prone to being cold, so he hates this place. Because it's so freaking cold all the time. So he's staying pretty close to the fire. He's probably pretty cold and bundled up, and just enjoying the story.
Yeah. Anton?
Yes. So Anton is my character's name, and he is a dwarf. To be specific, he has very long and slightly wavy and curly, stark black hair, and a longish beard to match. The beard is as very traditionally dwarven braids, with ornate jewelry crimping the follicles. His wardrobe, to be specific, it's just very loose clothing, very loose, open, breathable clothing, very, very against the grain to what dwarves typically wear. He has a sort of robe that is part way open, so you can see his like actually completely bare, like hairless chest. He has no body hair on him aside from like on his face, and that's because he something that you will notice very immediately is that he's tatted to the nine. He has tattoos on his hands, up his arms, on his back. In the brief moments that you see his robe fall open even more, he's a fairly husky fellow, and he has his stomach tatted up, his chest fully tatted. Anytime that he has rolled up his pant leg, you'll notice that, and the robe, you'll notice that he has tattoos there as well. He just he's very inked up, as it is his trade, and currently him just sitting there, he's wearing all black, of course, because why wouldn't he? He currently sitting there has his stick and poke out, and a little thing of homemade ink that he produced in like a little thimble that he has, and he's just like slowly but surely like working detail work on a piece of his own, just kind of like occasionally poking at it and wiping, and then re-adding color and then wiping, listening to Arwin, but kind of just in his own world. He has his spell book next to him, as he's a wizard. Spell book next to him, and it looks like a more like a binder, or like a portfolio than an actual spell book. It doesn't look super official, but yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Well, you guys are all sitting and enjoying the story of Mr. Castle. You all are enjoying your own food and drink, the fireplace keeping you warm. I need you all to make a perception check.
Oh no!
Which one of the like 6 NPCs that he actually described is staring at us?
Yes.
I lost my dice. No. I got it.
Oh, I have expertise in this. Nice.
Yeah, same, dog. Skills for days.
Let's see. So that's gonna be wisdom +6. So that's gonna be a +8, which is a 26.
26 for me too.
Wow, nice. Anton?
8.
8.
Nice. Nice.
So, Anton, you are transfixed with your work. You know, you're looking at your spell book. You're looking at like your arm, and you're trying to get stuff, to look right. You're not
lining it up.
You're
like
really focused. Like Arwin is talking something, rambling about some war story. You don't really care. Aiden and Arwin, almost at the same time, you both are enjoying your meal, but you both take a moment and listen. And from the crowd in the room, you do notice some people kind of looking over your way, but no one paying you too much mind. Most everyone here are travelers.
Mm-hmm.
But you do begin to grow worried by what's some of the rumors and talk of some of the people mentioning increased activity in frost giants in the local area, or even news of war in lands far to the south, and even how the storm as of late seems to be growing increasingly dangerous, even more so than usual. Before you have too many minutes to think about this, you too notice something. You notice almost just kind of appearing in the middle of the crowd, a figure walk and begin to walk towards you guys. And with that high of perception check, you guys immediately actually recognize the figure to be Daniel.
Daniel.
Old Danny boy.
You see as he pulls back his hood and approaches your guys' table, he just stands at the foot of the table and says, my friends, I'm glad to see that you are all still doing well, if not a little disappointed that you haven't been able to make any travels. It seems that the storm hasn't lightened up.
Yeah, this storm is pretty much the worst.
Indeed.
Huh?
Well, I wanted to check in on you guys, and also I had an update. But you guys all seem to be doing well, yes?
I mean, frozen, but I suppose well.
Well enough. Good food.
And Anton leans in to Aiden and just goes, What is his name again?
This is Daniel.
Daniel, yes, we're
He's
doing.
the guy
We're doing.
that hired us.
Yes, we're doing wonderfully. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. And he kind of looks around for a moment before kind of like just leaning in a little bit. So I couldn't tell you this before, and but things have progressed quickly. And we need you guys at the ready whenever you are able to get here. There are dire and dangerous things in motion, and it seems that war is brewing. We've already begun to send some supplies and are getting ready to send troops to our allies. However, it isn't enough. There seems to be very powerful figures pulling the strings behind the curtain. And we need strong and talented people like yourself to help turn the tide. There's already an elven city that's fallen. And, well, I'm telling you this now, that way you know what's at stake. And to just remind you to be careful. Enemies could be, and at that moment, actually a large gust of wind bursts through the windows, and you see Daniel's image flicker for a second. Huh. That's odd. That's never happened before. And in a moment, the rest of the windows and doors all burst open, and it's just a huge gust of wind and snow bursts through and actually comes and fills the entry of the chamber. And you see everyone kind of pull up their coats as a sudden chill to your bone comes in, and you see Daniel's image just completely disappear.
Oh my.
Daniel?
Now now that you see him disappear, you actually recall he did the same thing when he first contacted you. Being a master of illusion, he is actually able to project himself over great distances. However, it has never seemed to be such a quick and sudden disconnect before.
He's dead.
That certainly doesn't seem positive. Is there is it the winds and doors flying open? Shouldn't the like dome not allow that? Like weather as bad as this?
I thought it just heated like the area, so that way we don't freeze to
It
death.
protects from the blizzard and heats the area, if I remember correctly.
From your guys' knowledge and your just general knowledge of the town and the spire, it is said that the person who designed it to keep the winds and the snow at bay, and more as a secondary product ends up keeping the town at a warmer temperature than the rest of the outside. Not
so
exceedingly warm.
You avoid the 80-degree wind chill.
Right, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
And as you're thinking about that, Arwin, you actually do see several of the hands of the inn kind of with confused looks on their face rush over to the windows and doors and get them all shut and begin to like get the snow and stuff swept out, as everyone kind of has a very hush before eventually kind of everyone slowly gets back to their conversations, but if not very confused by the matter.
Is there a window that faces the spire?
Sure.
I'd like to go over to the window. I crawl down off my chair and move my little speed up to it, and I look up, and I'd like to try and jump up and grab the windowsill and then just pull myself up so I can see over the edge of it.
Okay.
Just do a muscle up. Just
make an athletics check.
How about acrobatics?
I say athletics.
a muscle up can be used momentum. You could do it. Yeah.
I'm okay with it. 17.
Yeah.
17. Sure enough. Yeah. You do a muscle up and you pull through and you look through the window. Go ahead and make a perception check.
No, I'm good at those.
Very important.
25.
25.
I expect you guys to carry.
All right. Aaron, was there something you wanted to do?
No, it's completely unimportant.
Okay. So 25. Sure enough, you look at the spire, and you can see it. You can actually see some cloud cover kind of covering the spire for a moment before passing through, and you see this large, mostly metallic structure, almost akin to like the Needle Tower. I think that's what it's called, the Needle Nose Tower.
Like the Space Needle in
No.
Seattle?
Yes. That's right. Yes. Almost akin to that, except towards the top is this large, light blue crystal, and normally the crystal actually is humming very gently with kind of blue pulsating light. Although looking at it currently, you can see it flickering.
Do I notice any creatures or people up at the top of the spire near the crystal?
You do not see anything from that distance, no.
And just from my general knowledge of the spire, is there like access on the inside of it, or is it like a solid structure throughout the whole thing?
You are not sure.
Okay. Hey, Arwin.
Yes. I'll get to the thing I was going to say. A very important feature that I forgot to mention is that in order to disguise himself from the wanted posters, he has grown a curly mustache.
Mm-hmm. There are no wanted posters here.
And he is not here, but just in case. He is twirling his mustache as he stands up and says, "I assume that there is something wrong. I'm getting a bad feeling."
Yeah, the crystal, it's like, how normally it's like pulsing? Well, now it's like flickering or something. Come here, look at it. Also, like, let me stand on your shoulders or something. Like, I'm getting my traps.
Just like
triceps are
pick him
getting
up.
tired. Thanks.
Take a look at what he's seeing.
Yeah, you see the same thing.
I flip myself around so I'm sitting on his shoulder instead of being like held by the scruff.
I broach for a moment and think, well, I fear that this may be related to what our dear friend Daniel was talking about. We should probably
go
take a look at it.
Anton,
Yeah,
we're gonna go look at the tower.
Assume that there will be enemies afoot.
I need to find my winter coat. One moment.
Arwin pulls up his winter coat.
I'll hop down off of Arwin's shoulders, and then I'll go, and I'm gonna go. As Anton is putting on his winter coat, I'm gonna like crawl up his back, like, and then hang on to him like a backpack, so I'm like beneath his coat because it's so cold outside.
We should really figure out a way to like fix this. I feel like magic could make this better for you.
I have an 11% body fat. I don't stay warm.
I understand that you're lean. I get that, but maybe if you ate more, or maybe if we found you like
a bulk season in the
or if we found like a ring or something that like just projected heat. You need a space heater is really what I'm saying.
Aren't you a wizard? Couldn't you like make a space heater? Isn't that a thing that you can do?
I can't make things. It's an artificer anyways. All right, well, let's go.
All right,
anyway,
so
I'm gonna just
sure to pay my
curl up
tab.
close to him.
I just with him on my back and going to start trudging towards the door.
So you guys all head out and begin to make your way
We're
towards the
ready
spire.
to
Into the
storm and head to
wilds.
fire.
All right. So as you open the door, sure enough, the storm is it just again a huge gust of wind just blows through and chills you before you kind of push your way through and shut the door behind you, and then calm again. And then you all kind of look at each other for a moment, and you begin to make your way over there, and you make it. It's maybe 10 or so blocks away from where you are currently, and yes.
Sorry, as we're moving along, and to stay warm, to like better like our temps. Occasionally, like 10 feet in front of us, I'll just create bonfire.
Yeah, which is like posse little vampires.
Yeah, literally. Like I'm just like we'll walk, and I'll take my like stick and poke, and I'll just kind of like rub it against my chest and just go. And then as I do, you just hear. I'm like, man. We'll stand next to it for like a couple seconds and walk a little bit more and then create bonfire again.
Rush the next one. Rush the next one.
Yeah.
I take off my bicorn hat, which is not very good with crosswinds.
No,
Put that in my bag.
You guys make your way down, and every maybe 3 or 4 blocks or so, it seems, but not necessarily in rhythm so much as it seems that randomly it just happens to start up and start off, on and off again about that same pace. The storm picks up and dies off, and picks up and dies off, and as you look and get closer to the spire, you actually see that it coincides with when it seems to turn off and back on again, almost as if it's not completely shut off, but it's struggling to stay on.
The thermostat is on the fritz again.
They like half unplug the power cord.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. And as you guys actually approach, you beginning to make your way towards the spire before off to your right you hear a group of screams.
I immediately start sprinting towards them.
All right.
Oh, there he goes. Okay, Anton, go.
Onward, once more into the breach, my friends.
You guys immediately take a right-hand turn and march down towards with the sound of the commotion. And in this small little plaza opening, you see what looks like a nice little decorative statue in the center of a gnomish man holding up what looks like a wrench with lights hanging around all these houses. And you see a group of little gnomish boys and girls playing in the snow, or at least they were playing, before you see them running actually from two large ice-like elemental creatures you see. And
heck.
They don't seem to have noticed your presence yet.
Ooh, what time of day is it?
It is like maybe 6 o'clock in the evening.
6 o'clock in the evening. So it's starting to get like a little dark. And then there's
it's always dark. There's a blizzard.
I jump off of Anton and I find the nearest shadow and disappear.
Okay.
Cool.
That's what Aiden does. Arwin?
I shoot at it.
You shoot at it? All right.
Yes,
Anton?
I assume that these children are in danger.
They're sitting over here, they're like running away, screaming like Frosty the Snowman, and then we just show up and start like destroying it.
It's the part in the song.
The hat made him alive.
Just so Captain prices him in the bag.
Right. Yeah.
Great. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this.
You must always be ready
said that there are probably enemies afoot.
Yeah.
You weren't ready for that?
No, yeah, just listen.
He took it in the more figurative sense of
yeah,
the
like
phrase,
I figured
just
there was
because they're elementals and probably don't have feet doesn't mean that they aren't afoot.
They are afoot. Man, I cannot like regulate my temperature at the moment.
You need to like half put on a jacket.
I mean, I could put on probably like a long sleeve, but
well, that's why I'm looking at the wrong book like an idiot.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked like that book was upside down when you picked it up.
Right.
It was not upside down.
Ryan...
No, okay, here I have it now. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, as soon as Anton goes, he's just all right, and he's going to he like hesitantly but defiantly takes.
Oh no, I can tell from that motion he's going to take his shirt off. Oh no, DJ, Ryan, you both good?
Hello?
Oh no.
Hello?
His cloak. Hello? And he opens it.
Ooh, we're struggling.
Oh.
Hey guys, this is just a reminder. You're in the paper dungeon.
It up.
We provide quality content.
And actually, at the exact going to touch and poke to the fairy. Oh, are we back? Are we back?
Hello?
Ryan's back.
Yeah, Ryan's back. Yay.
Sorry. Unstable internet connection, guys. It's great. That's why DJ and I. We're back. Okay. Anton is going to take. He's going to open up his cloak, and at the very center of his chest is what seems to be like a fairy with a bunch of like elvish script tattooed around it. And he's going to take his stick and poke, and he's going to touch it, and he's going to mutter something in Dwarvish. And as he pulls away from it, the tattoo itself begins to move and almost like crawls off of him and turns into a fey spirit.
Nice.
And that's just gonna, and then that just is floating in front of him, and you would assume for it to have color, but it's actually just in like gray. It's like in shades of black and gray.
Like grayscale.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a grayscale. Yeah.
Nice.
Real quick, Drew. I'm not sure where in like combat or what we are, but since I only moved and I didn't take technically like an action, I would also like to use my psychic whispers to establish a telepathic link between the three of us for the next 4 hours.
Okay, that works. And Aaron, since you said you wanted to attack, I will let you make an attack, and then I need you guys to roll initiative.
Do I have advantage because they're surprised?
Yes, you do.
Sick. Because I rolled the wrong die.
Oh, I forgot about that part of the spell.
Okay.
I technically get to choose a mood for it, so I'm gonna say that it's fuming, and since it's fuming, you notice there from its mouth and eyes, that's the only piece of color, as it's like glowing red, as it looks like it's angry.
All right, that'll be a 21 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
All right. That'll be 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
I should have done the -5. Dang it.
Let's see. And remind me, is your gun is not magical?
Nope. It's just a gun. Just fires bullets.
Right. So as you fire off a round, you see it explode on the back of one of these creatures. Not quite doing as much as you were hoping for, but still dealing damage to it. And as you do this, you see both the creatures immediately turn around and look at you and Anton as Aiden has disappeared somewhere, as they both just kind of smash the ground and give out a roar.
Where's the roar, Drew? I want the roar.
Ooh, wow, that was nice.
There you go.
That was a good roar. That was beefy. Good vocal fry.
Thank you. All right. So, and with that, 25 to 20.
Shoot, I forgot to roll. My gosh, dang initiative in that time. That'll be
22.
22. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they have like a 18. 18. That's not a 25 to 20, but it's close.
I mean, by that logic, my 16 is close.
Yeah, I would agree. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have anything crazy.
So there you go, Drew.
All right. So
22, 18, 16 plus whatever you got.
Ryan is 22. You 18, DJ?
18.
I got
me.
it.
Oh, 18 for Arwin, 16 for Aiden. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, our completely not at all similar name.
Arwin, Aiden.
Arwin,
Anton.
Aiden, Anton.
But one of the best part about it is all completely accidental. We all changed our names.
Oh, we had no idea.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. And look at that. The ice elementals will go last.
Nice. That's really good.
It's good. Let me go over there and just.
All right. So top of the round, Ryan, Anton, what would you like to do?
So one, I'm going to like gesture to the Fey spirit and just like point at the elemental, and the Fey spirit's just gonna go charge at the elemental.
Okay.
The Fey spirit is going to then proceed to once at range, is from its body. You see kind of like this like black ichor start to form, and it pulls out a sword and just begins to whack at it.
Nice.
First attack is non-existent.
Okay.
Second attack is probably still non-existent, but we're gonna sure try.
They're beefy. Didn't have a low AC.
Let's see. $14?
That will hit.
Yay!
Nice.
First one was a nat 1, just saying.
All right. Well,
No,
Yeah. So the second attack, it does Wow, I am rolling terribly today. 8 points of piercing damage and 5 points of force damage.
Okay. Which one were you going for? The one that's Arwin hit, or the other one?
Let's team it up. Let's go towards the one that Arwin hit.
Okay. So you so how many points of damage was that?
So that was 8 points of piercing damage, I believe, and 5 points of force damage.
Okay. And is that magical piercing or no?
Let's see here. It just
if the creatures do deal magic damage, they will have an ability that specifically says so. So unless you do that, my guess is no.
Normal. It is normal damage.
All right.
It is a normal sword.
All right.
It's okay.
Aiden, just so you know, it's gonna be up to you here.
Not the end of my turn. And then while he's doing that, the entire time, Anton has been like looking around his like arms. He's been rolling up his sleeves and like trying to find something in particular.
Which one am I looking for?
And then he finds the tattoo he's looking for, and it actually looks like a cauldron with that's like bubbling and fuming, and it has a skull and crossbones on it. And he takes his focus, which is his stick and poke, and he places it lengthwise with his forearm, and he slides it up. And as he does, a bubble of acid appears into his hand and shoots out towards the same exact elemental.
Nice.
Here we go.
All right.
Man,
that is a 19 on die.
this was like having like a proficient spellcaster on the team.
Incredible.
Whoa.
That's
I'm about to help you big time this next round. You just watch.
9 points of acid damage.
Nice.
I'm just making fun of Grant, really. Lydia is great. I'm just making fun of Grant.
Yeah, and then like he kind of shakes off his hand as there's a little bit of acidic residue on it, and he's like, ugh. And that's the end of his turn.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Up next is Aaron, or Arwin, I should say.
Arwin will. I keep making characters that names sound somewhat close to mine, and that's a problem. I need to fix that. As
a little bit of yourself in it.
Arwin, his flintlock pistol is a break pistol, so it reloads kind of like a shotgun, just a single round tiny slug rifle. So as he reloads it, he will look at the two. Can I get both of them in a 20-foot cube?
Yes.
He will say, "Sparkling spirits, dance on the winds and guide our blades." And he will cast Fairy Fire.
You will also get the fairy.
That's fine. It can take it.
That's okay.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah. All right.
It is more likely to succeed on the save. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
They need to be dexterity saving throws.
All right. They are not fantastic at
that was the goal.
Yeah, no, they that's a 6 and a 9.
20.
Awesome. Great. The fairy dodges it. For the duration, which is 1 minute or until I break concentration, they are outlined in light. They shed dim light in 10-foot radius, and any attack roll against the creature or object has advantage as long as you can see it. They also cannot benefit from being invisible.
Very nice.
So wait, you just said that anyone like within 5 feet of them gets advantage on it?
Anyone who can see it has advantage on the attack for 1 minute. Fairy Fire. It's great. All right.
Fairy Fire is great.
Right.
Underused. And I don't think I have any bonus actions that I want to use right now. I will not walk forward, but I will move in front of the children.
It is also one of the only ways to naturally make a naturally invisible creature visible. So yeah.
All right. Aaron, is that all you're going to do?
Oh yeah.
All right. DJ.
I don't want to do anything
Or
crazy.
Aiden.
Is there a shadow within 40 feet of the creature?
Yes.
I instantly appear out of that shadow, sprinting towards them. As I do, I untie the string around my neck so the robe like flies off and flitters, and I will run up behind the creature and hit it a bunch of times.
Okay.
I get advantage because
specifically which one?
Which one looks more hurt?
Well, only one of them has been hit.
Yeah, we've been ganging up on one of them.
We're gonna just gank this guy.
Okay. All right.
That guy's been
Our
shot,
jungler has
stabbed,
arrived
and
into the
like
team fight.
Yeah,
someone
that's
threw
right.
acid on him. Like it's
First attack. As I run up, fist kind of glows with this dim gray light as this wave of energy ripples over my hand and creates this like sonic blade that comes out of my hand.
Magic damage. That's what we're looking for today.
That's a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Did you roll that with advantage, by the way?
Oh, I did not.
Advantage, crit.
No, I got worse. So I run up, and as I run up to it, I'm assuming I'm coming up from behind.
Yes.
So we're just gonna keep with that. I run up the back of its calf and cartwheel over it, slashing at the top of its head. So a little something. Okay. All right. That will be 10 points of let's see, what is it technically? That's the one I'm looking for.
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
Yep. As soon as I slice through it, the blade disappears, and as I'm coming down, I will use a key point to do one of my flurry of blows, where I'm just like as I'm like falling down it.
And are you adding your? Have you used a sneak attack yet, or are you waiting on that?
Oh, I have not used a sneak attack yet.
Okay. I didn't know if you were waiting for a crit or something.
No. I'm waiting on it. Let's see. Have advantage. Okay, that will be a 26 to hit.
Yep. Okay.
Just
For the first one. Another 26 to hit for the second one. Okay, 11. That's 21 points of damage.
Okay.
BV.
Okay, I get to use my bonus action since I was using my psychic blade. So as I like come down in front of them, I string out my hand again, causing another fist, another blade to show up. I'm gonna run it into him. That's the wrong die.
I like to imagine that every time you stab him with the like blade, you just follow through with it and punch him.
16 plus 9 is a 25.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That will be another 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Extra attack. I ram my psychic blade into it, and
you already used because you did your fury blows.
Yeah, and then at fifth level, I get an extra attack.
You attacked. You just attacked a second time, and you did flurry blows already.
No. So
flurry of blows is a bonus action.
Flurry of blows.
Second attack gives him just another attack.
I know that was his fourth attack that he just did.
Oh, you're right, because flurry of blows is a bonus action, and the psychic blade, the second psychic blade attack is also a bonus action. Okay, then I'd like to switch that real quick. I'm sorry, my mistake. Okay. Good catch. I will, instead of creating another blade out of my hand, I will pull out Flame Tongue and attack with that instead. Would you like me to reroll and all that good stuff?
Yes, please.
Cool.
Meanwhile, Aaron is over here fact checking us.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Hey!
Are you going to use your sneak attack on that one?
And I will use my sneak attack. So that's an immediate 30 damage plus 5d6.
He kills it. It's dead.
16, 17, 21. So 51 points of damage.
Nice.
It's not dead?
Fire damage specifically.
Correction. So
101 points of damage.
As this creature is just being hailed by a tiny little fairy from the shadows, Aiden runs up behind it, jumping up and slashing at its head as he jumps over, and then proceeds to throw, slash, punch, and just annihilate this elemental. Before he finally stabs it with his flame tongue dagger and it melts away.
I want you to know I fully imagine Aiden popping out of a shadow, doing all of that midair, and then as he falls back in, he falls back into the shadow and just disappears.
Actually, is there a shadow nearby?
So let's see.
Is that a bonus action? The shadow
No,
thing?
I just do it.
That's hilarious.
It's awesome.
Does my fairy cast a shadow?
So there's the fairy
They're
fire,
both
which is
considered
creating
small.
dim light, and then there's the fairy behind that's what had the dim
So
light would be
they're
casting
both
the shadows.
considered small.
The issue is all of the Christmas lights that are up. Casting
no,
light
he's gotcha.
everywhere.
Oh, he's got that ambient lighting to make sure there's no
Are you
shadow.
talking
effect.
about your? Are you talking about your shadow step ability?
Yes.
As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet.
Where does it say all this? I got highlight all this.
It's in the book.
I have it printed out right here.
It's specifically the second sentence in the
okay.
paragraph.
DJ's missing all of his bonus actions.
Bonus actions are not my friend, apparently.
Yeah. You just have bonus action on bonus. The
I
reality
literally
of
have,
it
like,
is
6
that you
bonus
just have like 10 bonus actions.
It's
you
like
can take.
Tarak with reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I also
there.
have like 6 different reactions.
That's
True.
well,
It's a
why I was
catalog of
confused.
bonus.
That's why I was confused on his turn because he's like, all right, I attack as I cartwheel over him, and then I bonus action attack him twice, and I bonus action attack him again, and then extra attack him. It's like, hold on a second
Close
here,
enough.
DJ.
Wait a second.
It's close enough.
I still dealt like 140 points that round. I'm still pretty proud.
I did the math. He's spot on.
Sounds right.
Well, if he's vulnerable to fire damage, I did 51 points of fire damage, which would be doubled to 102.
Right? Yeah.
And then I did.
Okay, we don't actually have to do the math. It's cool.
He-
Anyway,
he
I'm
did
kind of the greatest
He
alive.
did a lot
so-
of damage. He's pretty
he did a lot
cool.
of damage. All right. Is that all you're gonna do on your turn, DJ? Any more bonus actions?
Can I? Can't bonus action hide. I'm just gonna not a bonus action, but I'm just gonna use my movement to go get like behind the fairy
Okay.
and just like behind it.
You will take an opportunity attack.
Oh, the fairy's not within melee range of the creature?
I mean, it is within melee range of the creature, but that would put you
So
out
are
of melee
you.
range with it.
You know, I'm just
Yep,
like,
you would
right
enter
behind.
you would flank the fairy, so then you would leave its AoE, and you're gonna get slapped anyway.
No, I will run around from behind the other guy with just the whole intention of staying in his blind spot.
I like it.
Okay. All right.
I am like I'm a rat. You can't see me.
All right. So now it's the elemental's turn.
No.
Punch the fairy.
It's not on me.
Punch the
It's-
fae.
Well, let's
Punch
see.
the fae.
This one is, completely.
Or
unrelated.
punch me. I'm okay with that too.
Sacrificial fae.
Well,
I have
it
like
doesn't-
50 of them.
It doesn't
I'm okay.
like the strange gnome thing that just really beat up his friend.
I mean,
so
fair. Okay. All right.
he's
Fair.
gonna.
Is it really that intelligent?
I mean, no, but it's also the closest thing. So he hits it.
I'm behind.
And does any animal slap a mosquito? Yes.
Ooh, okay, all right. The first attack is probably gonna miss you, DJ.
Yep. 100%.
That is a 12.
Can't agree.
A 12 definitely misses.
Ooh, okay, all right. That second attack is 24.
That hits.
Close. Real close one.
All
I
right.
fully imagine you guys just like being in the fray. Anton just like 60 feet away, just being like, "You guys got it. You're
Is
doing
that
great.
like one of the the
You're doing wonderful."
bags of roasted almonds?
Yeah.
He's just eating.
All right.
He just he has
that
caramel
is
corn.
11 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
As a giant, basically mace, spiked mace, comes down and smashes you. Then it is going to.
Is this
eat
considered
you
a ranged weapon attack?
No.
Drew, I want you to know that a spiked mace is in fact a morning star.
Well,
It's
yes.
close enough.
Well, isn't a mace on like a shaft and a morning star is on a chain?
No, that's a flail.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
flail.
sure.
Flails on
Okay, the whole the mace.
According-
Because no one is wrong here, because
According to
morning
Castlevania.
stars are sometimes on a
No,
chain.
no, that
but
is
also
the
they're on a
morning
stick.
star.
Anyway,
It's
Anyway.
incredibly
11 points.
frustrating, the nomenclature of
Trevor-
medieval weaponry.
Trevor doesn't wield a morning star. He wields the morning
The
star.
morning star.
Anyway, and then after he
it's
smashes
the
you,
MOU.
the elemental is going to disappear into the ground.
Oh,
no.
wait, I want an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
Can the fairy get an opportunity?
Sure.
Am I also? It was 11 points of damage. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he does not. He does not get 10.
That's not bad.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
Did
Stunning
you roll
strike.
with advantage on those strikes, by the way?
24.
That includes you, Ryan. Did you roll with advantage? Fairy fire, my guy.
18.
so
and in that
ideally-
case,
Yes, that does
Okay.
hit.
So he takes 9 points of damage, and I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
There's no way he can be good at that.
Not at
No
all.
way whatsoever.
Nope. 8.
wow, I rolled really good. 15 points of regular piercing damage, which means it's like 7 points to him,
Okay.
and a total of 1 point of force damage.
Nice.
Say that again, Ryan. Sorry.
Like
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage to you, and don't have that. Don't do that.
Don't have it.
Yeah, you do have it.
What did he get on his con save?
On his con save, he got
Really low.
a 17.
All right, that will succeed.
Actually,
that would have been really cool, dude.
I'm going to
That'd be
use
really
the
cool.
absurdly good reaction spell, Silvery Barbs.
Oh,
And I'm basically going to attempt
like
to
that name.
counterspell him. To counterspell his ability save. It's a legit spell. It's kind of
Okay.
disgusting.
Okay.
He immediately has to re-roll that save, using the new roll, and then I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose Aiden, because you never know. The next attack check or save that you have to make for the next minute, you get advantage on.
cool.
Is this what it's like to have a competent bard?
This is what it's like to have a team that works well together, that play into their strengths, you know?
At the paper dungeon.
Hey, it's all right. You guys are using
Better,
it all
worse?
up right now.
Better, worse, better, worse.
Oh, are we gonna have another fight after this? Do we need
Uh,
to long rest? Oh, no.
I got like 50 summons, dude.
I
Come at
assume
me.
we just go home after this.
What did he get?
18.
Well, he's stunned.
What did he get?
Yeah, well, you got a 2.
Oh, okay.
But does he have a plus 12?
No.
Cool.
No, he's
well, great.
stunned. Yeah, he
Yeah,
said he was
direct,
stunned.
loser.
It's just that when you fought the dragon, he had a plus 15. So I wanted to make sure, you know? Because my
He's
save
not
is only a
you,
14.
DJ.
So
This is a dragon.
I was just making sure. 2 does not necessarily mean that it doesn't get a high
It's
number.
it's like
So,
a Scooby-Doo
yeah.
reveal. You just pull off the mask of the elemental and it's a dragon.
You said he goes to like burrow into the ground.
More or less.
Yeah, I like run and I dive between his legs and I just like catch his head and like. to
Yeah.
stop it.
And as he's about to like break free, you see Arwin reach out and then grab with both hands and like silver like thorn whips like pull and like restrain the movements. It's really sick looking.
Hey, hey, very nice, very nice.
We're super rad. I'm not sure if you know this.
All right.
That's it. We're cool.
Top of the round.
Nice pun on the cold weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
That means
cooler
we
than
just,
being cool? The weather.
Welcome to Christmas.
Welcome to Christmas.
Okay.
Welcome to Christmas.
Anton, it is your turn.
Fairy stab. That's a nat 1.
Advantage.
You have
Oh.
advantage.
That's a 19.
You've got advantage from like 9 different sources right now. It's stunned. Fairy fire is on it.
I'm flanking it.
Yup.
16 points of piercing damage, which you have.
Okay.
And 3 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then all the while this was going on, Anton has brought out a little thing of ink that he had earlier. And he kind of dips his stick and poke into it, and then he kind of bats it against his hand to clean it off, and the ink that sprays off turns into insects. And I cast infestation at the
Nice.
at the elemental, which is a 12
To hits, will miss.
to hit.
That misses.
They ping off him, and Anton just looks up and is like, meh, and then keeps batting.
I'm holding the creature, and some bug squashes against my head.
That's all I got.
I think infestation forces it to use to make a con save. The cantrip.
Is it? I thought it was.
I'm 99% sure it's a con.
I thought
save.
it was an attack. Are you 99% sure because you're looking at the spell?
Maybe. You got me.
Well, congratulations. He rolled a natural 1 on his con save. So
do I have
1d6 poison damage?
Con save?
Live your life.
No, it's just one creature.
One target.
Yep.
Wow, I rolled terrible on damage. That's 5 points of poison damage, I think.
And if it could move, it would move in 1d4 of a direction.
But it can't, because I do.
So you unleash this swarm of insects as it begins to sting and bite this creature. Seemingly to no effect.
Those cold weather mosquitoes.
Ice seems to not really care about poison.
That's fair. Yep. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. That's all that's on me.
All right. Arwin.
I'm just gonna shoot it twice. I'm gonna take a -5 to the roll.
Okay.
He's gonna make him a real good. It's gonna hurt.
Thank God for advantage.
Hurt real bad.
So the first one is going to be a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice.
So that'll be not a whole bunch. That'll be 17 damage halved to 8.
Okay.
Second attack, -5 to this one as well. Another 20 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
There we go. 24 damage on that one, half to 12.
Okay.
I'd be doing more things, but this is why I don't like playing wizards, guys, because I'm worried about conserving what I can do.
Keep hitting up those cantrips, dog. Those cantrips are great.
Cantrips are in it to win it. I don't have really any bonus actions that I want to do. I'm going to leave the incredible murder death to the stabby rogue for now. I'm not going to do anything too crazy.
All right. All right. Aiden, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I give him a little shove to kind of get off me. I take one step back. I pull out the flame tongue again. First attack. 25.
That will hit.
Are you rolling with advantage?
Oh,
you might crit.
Nope. 3, 6, 8 points of damage.
Okay. That's making it work.
I pull out flame tongue and I raise it across.
How much of that is fire damage?
All of it.
Sick.
Raise it across his chest, and as I do, I then flip flame tongue in the air, so it's swirling in the air. And while it's flying in the air, I punch him twice because I'm gonna do a key point to do flurry of blows.
I love how
Attack.
you separate your attack action to put the bonus action in between your two attacks.
No. Well, I have to do it as soon as I hit with an attack.
No, you can just do it. You just have to attack on your turn.
Yeah, it's
Technically, according to the wording of it, it says once you finish with your attack, you immediately go. But whatever. 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Advantage?
That's with advantage, yeah.
Okay.
Second attack. 23.
That way.
Okay, both those do d6. Okay, 6. 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Aaron's ready to tell me I'm wrong, but
I mean, I can.
I flip up my blade, punch him twice, catch it, and I'm going to drive the blade home one more time for my bonus action attack. No,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
you
my
did
extra
your
attack,
extra
not my
attack.
bonus action attack. Yeah, sorry. I'm figuring it out. That'll be a 24 to hit. 6. 8. So 6 is 14, 28 points of fire damage. That's or after I doubled it.
Okay.
All right, Aaron, what does it say? I don't have my player's
So,
handbook.
immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you may spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strike as a bonus action. Now, if you look at what an attack action is, according to your 5th level ability extra attack, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action, meaning that the 2 attacks are part of the attack action, so it'd be taken. You can take it at any point in time afterwards, since it also says that you can input a bonus action or movement in between your strikes. So you're not doing it wrong, but you don't necessarily have to do it that way.
Yeah, so basically, technically, like looking at it, it'd be like I attack twice and then the bonus action.
Yeah, as long as you make an attack with your attack
Whatever.
action, you can do the bonus
Thematically,
action
you
for
know,
it.
it's my two fish.
I said that I liked it. I think it's sick. I think it's neat.
And then let's see. So that's my bonus action. That's my action. My and then I'm gonna go hide again. Not actually hide, but just like run between his legs and disappear.
Okay.
I am loving that our tank is our rogue.
I'm a monk.
It's close enough.
I have 3 levels in monk, just 3 levels in rogue.
All right.
But yes, I am here to destroy.
Is that your turn, Aiden?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied with my, another 75 points of damage.
You're doing great.
Yeah. All right. So now it's the ice elemental's turn.
No,
It's going to. It doesn't like this rogue thing.
Yes.
I'm a monk.
It keeps
It's a rogue. We all know.
All right.
Have you dealt sneak attack damage?
Okay.
You're a rogue.
Maybe.
So let's see. That's.
Oh wait, I didn't roll my sneak attack damage.
3.
Hey, if you want, I totally understand if you don't want to accept it, but one of those attacks was sneak attack, so it'd be another 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
So another 14 points, I guess. Sorry.
Okay. Speaking of, that is a 23 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just barely.
I feel like I should have something that makes this easier, except I keep using my bonus action to attack things instead of using it to make myself harder to hit.
Okay.
A classic blunder.
Uh-huh.
Plus you're several levels short of
14.
uncanny dodge and things like that.
14 points of piercing damage.
14 points? I have uncanny dodge.
Oh, not uncanny dodge. It's the one that makes you
Evasion?
Evasion, that's the one.
I also have evasion.
Oh, shoot.
But it's only subject to when you have to make a dexterity saving throw, not when you're getting attacked.
How high level of a rogue are you?
I'm 3rd level. Monks get evasion at 7th level.
Oh my god. You get uncanny dodge earlier. My bad. Continue
Uncanny
on.
dodge is 3rd level.
I always switch the 2 around.
Yeah. So anyway,
Second attack is
I mean,
21 to
that
hit.
means that you could reaction
second attack?
have it.
No, can I?
Yeah, that's what uncanny dodge does.
We are doing great.
I don't have a player's handbook.
Uncanny dodge lets you once per round use your reaction to have the damage of an attack.
Oh.
But here, I
No, it's okay. I got it right here.
do. Okay.
Welcome to the segment of the game where Aaron teaches his fellow players how to play the characters.
Yep. That's right.
On the bright side, I will tell you right now, you're
also-
still doing better than Grant does on a daily basis.
Also, side note, Uncanny
Wait.
Dodge is a 5th level ability.
Yeah,
that's
sorry,
not
I was
better.
thinking cunning action.
Okay,
not
yeah, that was my concern. I'm like,
I was gonna say 3rd does not sound right for that.
I was ready to roll.
Well, I
with
thought
it,
you were
man.
talking about something with like I thought you were talking about like the regular dodge action. And I was like, what the
No,
heck
no,
are you
no.
talking about? I'm so confused.
Uncanny dodge is where it's at.
Okay,
It's really good.
Okay, so second
No, I just
attack
get
is 21 to
so
hit.
second attack.
That is another 13 points of piercing damage.
I feel like I'm being targeted.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
danger.
the creature next to it, so
But there's this nice little Fae here that's just ready to get slapped.
yep, the Fae that has not
Let's
touched,
see.
that has like sneezed on him.
It-
By
I don't know what
convention.
you're talking about. I'm not
In
doing
today's
anything.
day and age, sneezing on a
In today's
person
economy?
is, I mean,
This
that's a
economy.
crime.
I mean, it's immune to disease, so
Oh shoot,
Hang.
the hero we
Uh-huh.
all needed.
Uh-huh.
it's an ice monster.
The hero.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have cells.
I should have. I should have summoned an elemental and done it like real
Ooh.
steel. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
Like-
That would have been good.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
All right.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't think I got anything that helps me with this.
And then what else is he gonna do? Is he gonna stand
Don't worry, we
there
just
and
need to kill it again.
Keep.
I just didn't expect these guys to be so hard. You know, even though they're ice monsters.
That's what she
Yep,
said.
that's his
I've taken no damage. This is such a difficult fight.
top of the
Does it
round.
move? Does it move? Does it try burrow again?
No, it doesn't try. It doesn't try
Ready to just take its lumps.
All right.
I don't want to use another spell slot.
At
to
the top of the round,
make a reroll that.
Uh-huh.
the
3 more.
winter winds buffet and
Oh, no.
break through for a moment. I need all
That's
you
not
guys
fun.
to make
I don't like
Constitution saving throws.
That's not great.
Now,
Hey, on the
Aaron,
bright side, oh well, I think that your advantage was probably used on your attack. So
but I have advantage from other things.
I know, but I think raw, it's just the first thing that you do in that time.
This is a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just make sure I do this correctly.
Sick.
21.
Yeah, ability check with a skill or tool. Okay, no, never mind.
24.
Okay.
Constitution. Hey,
Collapse.
15.
15. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Anton and Arwin, you feel the winter winds come in and buffet and blow you, but you kind of steer yourselves for a moment. So it's,
This is
you know,
racist.
it's no
Gnomes
big
have a
deal.
natural, are naturally vulnerable to the wind.
You say as gnomes
wind
inhabitants
is
are
racist.
the inhabitants of this city. Meanwhile, Aiden, you really don't like the cold.
No,
it's
it sucks.
it's really not helping you out.
Mhm.
For the next round, your attacks and abilities are at disadvantage.
Aha, so you just have normal attacks.
Now, DM.
Uh-huh.
And no
the
sneak attack.
17 things that would be giving me advantage. Do I
Nope.
still get advantage because
Advantage
it like
doesn't
Nope.
stack.
Nope.
Advantage
But
doesn't
I
stack.
can't give you
It
advantage,
cancels
but
out.
I can still give you sneak attack at least once.
and then all good.
All right. Anton, it is now your turn. Oh, also, before I forget, you guys do watch and see as the winds come in and the ice and snow blows, you actually see the elemental itself begin to build itself back up a little bit
The second
Oh,
health
Oh,
bar.
not fair. Healing. That's not cool.
as the winds come in. You see some of the ice that was damaged begin to regrow and repair just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, Aaron. Since you
Anton.
have healing word, do you just like put like a little like vial in your gun and like shoot
24 to
it?
hit.
I
Here's
just
like a
played
paintball.
yeah,
It's like a
that
healing
hits.
potion.
Yeah, I'm just playing Overwatch. Just-
That's funny.
10 points of piercing damage.
10.
10.
Okay.
And 2 points of force.
Okay.
And
I believe
oh, I also did acid splash wrong. I don't play spellcasters.
happens.
Does the whole thing with acid slash again. You know, stick and poke on the forearm, slides out, globule of acid forms on his hand, it shoots towards him. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Ooh.
my
16.
Oh,
16.
hey,
Ladies and gentlemen,
standard caster.
Actually doesn't make it.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't make it. It's
Ladies and
very
gentlemen.
close, not quite.
we got him.
I dropped my dice.
Oh no, not again.
8 points of acid.
Okay.
It's actually immune to acid also.
No,
because,
heck
water
you.
Is, water is a
This
base.
This is made out of
So-
filtered water.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
That's it. That's all I got, man. I don't know.
That's
I'm
what
just
you
poking
got?
at him.
All right.
Just poking at him, dude.
All right.
I'm saving my big guns for later.
Arwin.
Great,
Well, since this thing refuses to die.
It's Arwin, not Aiden.
Oh,
Yeah, God, I'll give you a God. Kids these days.
Can we just refer to him as Castle, please?
I'm fine with it. Or Capawick, either one.
Capawick. Capawick.
I will stride forward, holstering my pistol, pulling out my stick. A much more effective weapon.
Yep.
It actually is.
Yep.
I have a shield, so I'm only using one hand, and I say, "Wonderful strikes, good sir. Now I ask you to do it again, briefly." I'm going to attack once, and then on my second attack, I'm going to use Commander's Strike to let Aiden use his reaction to attack it while I'm within 5 feet. So
Is that
for the
gonna
first hit,
I love that.
So we'll sneak
you won't
attack.
have advantage, but if you hit, you will be able to still use your.
But don't I did use
Extra
sneak
damage.
attack because you guys
Sneak
are near
attack
me,
is-
right?
Sneak attack is only on your turn.
No, sneak attack is on a turn that you attack with. So
I
you
don't
can't use it more than once per turn. You can use it multiple times in a round.
Well, yeah, but he's so his turn happens after yours, therefore his is not refreshed yet.
Yeah, but it isn't on his turn.
I know, but he already used.
It's on my turn,
Yeah, I know
and he
that.
can use it multiple times in a round, but not multiple times on his turn.
Can he?
Pretty dang
So
sure.
I will read you exactly what sneak attack says. Beginning
Please
at
do.
first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. The amount of extra damage increases as you gain, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it says per turn. So technically,
So he should be able to do it on his own, and if he hits on like a reaction attack and stuff like that. So my my attack is going to be a. Oh geez, what is it? Plus 3, plus 7. It'll be a 25, I think, something like that. Maybe 23, 16
that's
plus
gonna
7. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That will hit.
I will use a point from my staff of striking or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
To deal an extra 1d6 of force damage. I'm dealing a d8 right now. Ha! I have no strength modifier. I'm not a strong man. So that'll only be 8 damage.
Okay.
But it's magical,
It is.
and that's what matters. And then I will as I strike, I say, "Now!" And I just hope that Aiden stabs him.
I stab him with a 24 to hit.
Sick.
That hits.
Add a d8 to your damage roll.
Heck yeah, dog.
Commander's Strike.
So that will be 22 points of fire damage.
Nice. It dies.
Nice.
Guys,
Yeah. it's-
yeah.
as
With my
you
lightsaber over
Arwin runs up and smashes it with his staff. He then shouts out at Aiden to strike it, and while it's distracted, Aiden, you jump very similar to what you did before. You run up its back of his leg and jump up and stab it in the head before running your blade down as the creature begins to melt away.
Guys, I actually made a Jedi.
Yeah.
It didn't come in. It didn't truly come into effect until
You're
we did the
just
flame
young
tongue.
Yoda.
Yes.
As you guys all begin to breathe heavy, the kids are long gone.
I immediately go and find my cloak.
Yes.
Arwin will like re-sheath his staff, pull out his pistol. He will say, "The Black Rook platoon sends their regards," and then double tap the ice monster. Just to really make sure.
Arwin, since you're right there, could you make a perception check for me?
That's a good one.
Oh,
Anton
Arwin? Oh shoot!
Anton calls his fae back to him, and then when it gets up to him, he just kind of like raises up a hand and gives it a quick high five, and then like engulfs his hand around the fae creature, and it just disappears.
You said Arwin, correct? With a perception check?
Yes.
That'll be a 15. Rolled real low.
15's all right. As you look down and double tap the ice creature as it begins to melt away, you notice something kind of odd.
Well, that's odd.
A crystal.
That's odd.
A crystal-like snowflake.
Can I pick it up out of the? Shake off the melted ice.
And it's actually like pretty decent size, almost the size of a medallion kind of thing.
So rather decent size, almost the size of a medallion.
Thank you, Aaron. And you do actually see on the top of it a little loop where you would put like a chain or a little rope to kind of hang it around your neck.
Is there one in the other thing as well?
You do not find a second one.
Only one. Suspicious. I will put it in my satchel for now. One of the pockets of my bandolier.
Monsters. Interesting.
Well, it seems that certainly something is afoot. My gut is never wrong. It's what makes a good captain. I suppose we should probably be excellent work with the whole stabbing. Pat him on his head.
Aren't you on the run for treason?
That is a long story and one that I will not get into in this one shot, but partially yes. We should probably proceed to the tower. I lean down and look into the snow. I know that I can't track it, but does it look like they were coming from the direction of the tower?
Make a survival check.
Oh man,
Can I assist him with that?
Sure.
I can get.
What do you see with your gnomish eyes?
I'm at a different angle. You know, I'm at a much lower angle, so between the two of us, we're seeing things at different vantages.
That's a 20 on that survival.
So, looking at the snow and the ground, you don't necessarily notice any footprints so much as just a trail of what seemed like when as they maybe burrowed partially underground, they kind of just disturbed the snow and made a small kind of divot in the snow, as it were.
And it is coming from that direction?
Yes, it did seem to come from that direction, from the tower, yes.
Okay. It appears my hunch was correct. We should proceed quickly. I fear what may be lying in wait for us at the tower, but I doubt that they'll see us coming. Partially because of the snow, but also because it's surprising that some random people would show up and interfere.
I go over to Anton and I just get behind him, just crawl up his back and under his cloak and
you're cold. Okay.
I just stick my cold hands like against his bare back and just
Very nice.
Don't agree to this.
Marching order. And I proceed forward towards the tower.
Very good. So you guys begin to march towards the spire with Arwin leading. As you guys approach, the area itself actually opens up. You see, there's maybe 20 to 30 feet between the edge of the closest building to where the base of the spire. And as you approach, you actually see a very small figure there at the base of it, kind of mumbling to himself, sounding rather frustrated and just seeming
like frustrated.
Yeah, frustrated.
He's just not having a good time.
Perturbed is a good word.
Perturbed.
I'm going to, as we approach, I'm gonna like pull on Anton's ear just a little bit and be like, It's Santa.
I don't.
Sirrah!
Who's Santa?
Hail, well met. Sir.
Yes, are you speaking to me?
I do not see anyone else.
Well, what do you want? I'm trying to fix this thing.
Do you
That
go
would
by
be
the
our
name
goal
of
as
Christmas?
Perhaps Father Christmas.
What's Christmas?
Maybe Nick.
Good point, sir.
I'm Mr. Nick. The mayor.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one. We got there.
Can I help you?
What seems to be the problem?
Well, it seems that
We
something
move
is...
so that way we don't have to yell.
Oh, good, good.
I teleport to him. Actually, I like bam third yeah.
As you guys approach, you actually see him just finishing what looks like inscribing some sort of rune in the side of the spire, and before he closes the latch and locks it again, and you actually see the tower again hum in a more stable and unified manner as he turns around and looks at each of you. He's like, well, quite the handy folk here. What might I assist you with? You seem, why, it's not a good idea for you to be out in, well, the spire was being repaired. What is it?
Yes.
I don't like how this man speaks.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. We were on our way here to make sure that no tomfoolery was afoot. I would not want the tower to go down, and we are attacked by 2 ice monsters on the way here.
All right, to be fair, we attacked them, so.
We intervened in them attacking. They still technically struck the first blow.
Yes, but was it really a fight?
I see.
That's very fair.
I see. Very resourceful folk here you are.
Hey, is this guy evil, Drew?
Make an insight check.
Detect good and evil.
Old Saint Nick evil?
I literally just saw a meme that was like, how insight check is supposed to be used, where it's like, oh, I'd like to know, now that we've been around them for a little while, if he like, you know, does he seem like he's respectful to his wife or not? How insight check is actually used. Is he the bad guy?
I don't know. Insight check. Do I think he's lying?
It's a real strong roll. That'll be an 11.
11. All right. So
2 ones.
you've known this guy forever, right? You know,
We went to college together. He was my freshman roommate.
So looking at this small gnomish figure, you see old weathered face, you know,
The
very
spirit of Christmas in his
large,
eyes.
you know, large kind of, you know, brown eyes. You don't, you know, get the sense of any malicious intent.
Good.
You know,
I pull out my snowflake. I have this snowflake. What does it do? And why do I have it?
This is like the nut situation.
May I see it?
Yes, I hand it to him.
Thank you. Well, it's hard to tell. Perhaps we could take it back to my shop and I can help you out further.
Is the tower all good?
I think it'll be all right for now, but it seems that, well, let me explain some more when there aren't so many prying eyes.
I huddle down into Anton's like
I look
hood.
through the blizzard. It's just a solid sheet of white snow. The prying eyes. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'll huddle further into like Anton's cloak so that I'm not visible.
You guys begin to make your way as you follow him, and he actually, for what seemed like a very old gnomish man, he moves very quickly.
Spry. That's
a
always
fellow brother.
powered by the spirit of the holidays.
That's right.
Of course.
And you see him very quickly trudging his way just through the snow, like even at the points where like the snow is able to blow in and like cause huge mounds. Like he just goes like just blasts through it. Like,
snowplow.
Christmas
Rider.
Doesn't
A
doesn't
2.5
bother
foot
him at all.
tall snowplow.
Yep, that's right. And eventually, as you guys
Trailblazing for us.
Like
Yep.
Moses with the
with snow, yes.
Snow.
But eventually, you guys see a home larger than many of the other buildings in the area, with lots of decorations and lights covering the front of the building. A set of double doors and a window on either side of the doors greets you at the entryway with a balcony up above that overlooks the whole city. And you see a little floor mat that says "Happy New Beginnings Festival."
Oh, that's adorable.
Festival.
You're assuring more and more in my mind that this guy is actually evil. No one thing could possibly be this nice.
He approaches the door, thus, brushes off his feet. He says, "Please do dust off your shoes and boots. I don't want to track snow in the house. The missus will be very mad at me if that does happen again."
Mrs. Claus?
Christmas.
Santa, I mean Nicholas.
Please, my name is Mr. Nick.
He's practically
Is that
a
your
saint.
last name?
Yes, last name
What's your
Nick.
first name? What's your first
Mr.
name?
Old.
Oh.
My first name is Old Saint. This was a very well crafted and prepared NPC.
A plus on the NPC prep.
I love that. It's great.
We go in, of course not
So-
tracking
so-
snow.
Mister, are you by any chance the mayor of this town?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Whew.
That was
Oh
like
my
a
goodness, I'm
gut
sorry.
punch that just
Yeah,
like
it
came
was.
out of nowhere.
Why, yes, I am the mayor of this establishment.
Okay.
Wait, the
I've
mayor
heard
of
of
just
my-
this establishment, or
Of
the
just
whole
of
town?
just yeah, no, the one.
No, I was just curious. That's very good. Cool. We walk in.
So you walk in, and you see as he walks down this long entry hall, you see a scattering of trinkets and toys on the floor and walls, along with a couple paintings of the landscapes of the area, some that you recognize as places that you've traveled before, all around really in the country. Eventually coming upon a closed door, and as he opens it, you see it open up into a large workshop kind of office area with a couple tables with tools and halfway made trinkets and toys, along with tons of tools and toys and paintings and pictures, and all just completely covering the walls, with a fireplace in the back with a desk. And actually at one of the tables, you do see a very large half-orc figure with black boots and trousers and white tank top on, and you see actually a red coat hanging on the back of his chair as he's kind of hunched over one of the tables, working away at one of these.
Is this the missus?
No. You do see it is a male orc.
Of course.
Correct.
Yes.
Barry, nice to see that you are working away.
His name is
making-
Barry.
Barry, yes.
Bury the orc. Oh,
Please do excuse the mess. It is a bit of a work in progress, you see. But please don't mind me. As he walks over, please come in, take a seat.
can we
I'm
please
already
get an
sitting down.
awe counter?
Yeah. This is just wholesome.
I want an awe counter, like an AH.
Aw.
Please come in.
Ah.
Ah,
Oh, ah.
ah.
After you guys all enter and find a seat, he looks at each of you. Now that we've found ourselves in a more private setting, you see him press a button on the underside of one of the tables,
Oh, the security code goes
And-
off. No.
and you actually see all three of the walls flip almost, and and instead of tools, you see gear and weapons and survival equipment. Instead of toys, you see maps. And on the back wall, you actually see one of these maps covering the entire region, local region, including the mountains and the town, along with what looks like some sort of moving picture depiction of the storm.
Let me reintroduce myself. The name is Nick. Mr. Nick. Take my hot cocoa. Shaken.
I always knew that Santa Claus was a doomsday prepper. You know, I always
take my hot
feel it in
cocoa
bones.
shaken, not stirred. Oh, that was
The
good.
world may end, but Christmas never dies.
Now, it's known that to me that you.
I'm sorry, Drew. I'm sorry.
Suddenly he just
falling
has like a
apart.
glass of whiskey and a cigar.
Instead
Like,
instead of a gun,
no.
instead of a gun barrel, it's a candy cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
that's funny.
It's like a candy cane swirl. Like
So, why is it that you guys are here in Tinkerstep?
We are traveling through the area in the attempt to get to a city that I can't remember the name of because I didn't write it down.
Meridax.
That's the
The
one.
one by the coast.
Trying to get to Murdiax.
Meridiax.
Very,
Yes.
very nice. Very nice. What is, and if I may ask, what is it that you are trying to do there?
I apologize. That is incredibly confidential. We have been asked to keep it secret by our employer.
What he said.
I see. Well, I tell you what. The storm here is progressively. I've been monitoring it for the past several days. Are you okay, DJ?
The stupid voice. The NPC's voice is killing me. Oh my gosh,
Well,
you're
you
not
can
doing
deal with
anything
it.
wrong. I think it's so funny, and I'm just sitting over here cackling.
the only reason I'm laughing is because I can just see DJ's pain. I just,
I'm trying not to be distracting. I'm trying to be respectful, but I don't know what it is, but it's driving me. It's just, it's so funny. Anyway,
It's like, I
got
feel
it.
like you know how like
He's a
Pokemon
villager.
only,
He's a villager.
only make
Yeah, yeah,
vague
mhm.
references to their own name. That's him. That's his Pokemon cry. He just goes.
no, he's just a villager from Minecraft.
Yeah.
He's just-
But I've been monitoring the storm for the past several days, and it's things are getting worse. And I've noticed, as of most recently, and my suspicions were confirmed when the spire went out temporarily, that there seems to be properties of an anti-magic circle imbued within the storm.
That seems incredibly unfortunate.
Yes, it is. Very, very disturbing that such a storm could be made. You see, many of the local blizzards are created by the frost giants who live in the mountains just to the north of here. However, they have never been able to create a storm like this. And I fear that they may have some help from someone. Although, as to why they would do such a thing, I am not sure. But if the storm continues, eventually the spire will be overtaken, along with Tinkerstep.
Haven't there been
Close enough.
rumors of frost giant attacks recently?
Yes,
Like
there
an
is.
increase in
There's
frost
been an
giants
Increase in
sightings.
frosty boys.
Some rumors in the inn.
There have been some increased sightings and talk of them moving closer to the town and the city. However, no attacks have happened yet, as far as I'm aware. And if they did attack, they would have a far bigger issue than myself. Archmage of the Murdiax would actually make his way here, and well, he would have a very stern talking with them.
Daniel?
Do you know Daniel?
Yes,
know Daniel,
he is our
yes.
employer.
Daniel's your employer. Wow, you guys have a good friend then.
I fear that he may be dealing with his own problems at the moment. He contacted us today, actually, just before well, actually, right as the storm started to break through, and there were some connection issues. I don't know if it was just bad reception caused by the storm or
very new hope.
Didn't you just say that the blizzard is an anti-magic blizzard?
Oh yeah, that's a very fair, actually. Come to think of it.
Plot point.
Got him. Nice. Good
Thanks,
work.
DJ.
Thanks.
Well,
I feel you, bud.
that would cause some issues for him. Well,
I'm sorry, Drew.
We got him. Bravo 6 going down.
this is what happens when we don't have Lydia around.
Lydia's
Honestly.
Never
Well-
thought that when Grant was gone, I would be the one who's causing problems.
Who's causing the issues? Yeah.
Well, someone has to.
Someone has to.
I am happy to step up. It's the duties of a leader,
Well, if you guys are trying to get to Murdiax, though, you're not going to make it very far in the storm. And it seems, well, depending, the storm doesn't seem to be slowing down in the build. It might even consume most of the country in a few weeks' time. But
I'm going to cut straight to the skivvy. What do you want us to do?
well,
I'm assuming you have some ideas to what purpose we would have here.
I
That's what
have
I'm here for.
I have a suspicion.
The properties of a leader.
I have a suspicion that there might be a device or person at the source of this, in the mountains to the north. Perhaps in a cave or fortress. It's hard to tell. However, the frost giants, they have been scattered for many years now, so it would be surprising if many of them were gathered together to create such a powerful storm, which indicates perhaps maybe a more refined or focused person or device that would channel the storm.
So,
I have a way to help you find it, though.
oh,
if you
that
are
sounds
willing
great that you would
to,
just
if you're
leave us in
willing
the
to
cold.
deal with this,
I've got nothing better to do.
Are
is there,
you
like,
willing to
coin
pay?
involved?
Yeah.
payment? No, payment's not a problem at all. Don't you worry.
How much are you willing to pay?
Like how much? My currently in the slot on this book that I have, and I pull out a character sheet. This right here, where I keep track of my gold coins, it currently has nothing in it. So,
Well, I tell you this. Because of the nature and the gravity of this situation, I'll give you each 100 gold for doing this.
Done.
Can I take that payment in like a gem worth roughly that amount?
Sure.
can I
Right.
take mine half up front?
No.
Got him. Get wrecked, Aiden. You loser. Honestly,
No.
I'm a little ashamed that my companion would even ask, but thank you for your kind offer. Of course,
Listen, I was gonna do it either way. I kinda,
helping
like,
the civilians of
man's gotta
Tinkerstep
eat, and now there's been
should
an extra
payment
long.
in
The
itself.
trip is taking longer than expected, which just means that costs go up, expenses go up. Food, lodging. People got to pay for this.
I assume that we
Yes.
would simply live off the goodwill of the surroundings.
Of course you did,
As-
Arwin. And I just pat
as
his
you
cap.
As you say that, he does step down from his stool and pull open a drawer, and eventually walk around and hand each of you a small small gem with a chain to go around your neck. These will protect you from the winds and the cold, and help the winter travel to happen a little easier. It will also help kind of give you a feeling as to where the source of the storm might be. It's the more or less I've reverse engineered the idea that magic would be weaker the closer to the source, and so it can recognize, it can detect if it's getting weaker, and therefore let you know that that's where you need to go.
Hey, DM.
Uh-huh.
Just to check,
Uh-huh.
the little band thing, the little like the chain or whatever it
crystal.
is.
Uh-huh.
Is it the same as the one that was on the snowflake? You know, just in case he is evil.
No.
Okay, good.
Dang it! I wanted to become an ice elemental. Ah.
I would have been. How sick would that have been, though? Could you imagine that pull where it was like, oh yeah, well actually it is the exact same band,
And then we just
lanyard, and then we kill him, and then we're done.
And then we did it 2 years in a row. We killed Santa.
Well, someone has to.
Right, someone has to. Well, all right. On your way, each of you. Good luck.
Wait, you're supposed to tell us where we're supposed to go.
Of course, to the northern mountains. Onward!
Was this your idea of how you're going to help us? This vague idea that this might point us in the general direction? Oh, my gosh.
No, it will point you in the right direction.
Aiden, the direction is in our hearts, aka Cardinal North. We just start walking and we run into something.
But sure enough, as you guys leave the premises, even
Bye, Barry.
even in the still shielded part of town, where it is still cold, you guys feel fine. You know, nice. 70
Bonfire.
degrees maybe
chilly.
even. You know, like you're feeling great. And as you head north and leave the actual protection of the spire, and the winds begin to build up and the snow begins to blow into your face, you still feel the snow, but it's not nearly as bad, and you feel like you can travel, much easier than most people would be able to in a blizzard like this.
Man, if they like marketed these and like found a way to mass produce,
Make a fortune.
100%.
Yep. As you guys travel for the first hour, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Attempt not to freeze.
Okay.
Success.
All right, cool. You did that part. Great. Good job.
Yay.
As you guys begin the second hour of travel, I will need you all to make Constitution saving throws at advantage.
Thank God for that advantage.
Oh, baby.
I got a 5 both times, so 7.
Move.
I'm killing it. I got a 24. So,
Okay.
oh, wait,
Eric,
nope,
you
25
are-
actually.
You are doing so well this session. Good job.
Look,
Good on you.
it's a new character.
17.
It's happens every
17.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Arwin and Anton, you guys are trekking through the snow. It's getting a little kind of hard and chilly, but
Little
you guys,
Chaucy.
you guys are trekking through. It's just fine. Aiden, you are not having a good time. Like
His
even
head is
with
below
this,
the snow
even
level.
with this necklace, like you are freezing. Like you're pretty sure that yours was broken. Like you're like, this doesn't do anything. I don't know where we're going. I'm freezing cold. This Mr. Nick guy totally just lied to me.
Nice role play.
Yeah, good job. You take a point of exhaustion.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh wow!
no.
Okay. Dang. I mean, that's fair, but like, come
Ow.
on.
I'm gonna test the dexterity of these gloves.
All right.
If only I could conjure something that could like heal you.
You guys, would one of you guys roll a d6 for me?
Oh, I call it.
On it. Aw.
Haha, I called it. 3.
3. Okay. As you guys are traveling, the storm continues to buffet and blow, but nothing seems to avail you or seem to try to attack you, and you don't see anything interesting while you continue to travel. You see the mountains slowly begin to get larger and larger upon your horizon. I need let's see. I need you guys to make another Constitution save for them.
PJ, you're gonna overheat. You're like,
I really am.
those are some of
toasty
the
quickly.
warmest. Yeah, that's like really warm gear you got on.
I'm getting toasted really quick. Drew, do I have disadvantage because of exhaustion?
So first level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on ability checks, I believe. So
Disadvantage on ability checks. Yep. It's not until 3rd level that it'll be on attack rolls and save tests. Mine will be a 23.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
4.
What?
Buddy, you
With
need an adult.
With advantage.
I got a 2 and a 1.
Oh,
This
boy.
is what really kills the team. The environment.
Sure enough. So you guys keep traveling. You guys are making good progress. Except for Aiden, who is really starting to slow the group down at this point.
I'm just gonna pick him up.
Yeah, Arwin, you just pick him up and throw him over your shoulders. Anton, Aiden, you take another point of exhaustion.
Movement speed is half now.
Yep.
I'm back down to normal
Also,
speed.
I need you guys to roll another d6 for me.
On it.
Like just one.
Just one d6. 4?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are traveling, the mountains are almost just in front of you. You look around, expecting to, wondering, worrying if you see anything, and in the far distance, you hear what sounds like the howl of wolves, but too far away for you to be concerned about. As you guys approach the mountains, and you see, looking left or right, just a vast expanse of these snow-capped mountains on either side of you. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna check my pendant thing, see if a little bit left, a little bit right. Any change? Like, do I know where I'm going?
I will allow you to make either an Arcana check or survival check with advantage.
I'm clutching Arwin's calf.
Level it is. 14.
14. Okay.
Woo.
So, holding up your crystal and looking around a little bit, you take a few steps one way, take a few steps another way, and you determine that to the right is where you need to go down the face of the mountain. And you begin to make your way there before coming upon first of all, you see actually a doorway, a stone-carved doorway that is currently sealed and shut, although you can see the seam of where the stone moves. And you see surrounding it many runes and sigils, all kind of glowing and pulsing at different times. Do any of you guys speak or write Giant?
Dwarvish is written in the same script as Giant.
There you go. Do any of you guys speak? Or do you guys write Giant or write Dwarvish?
I am a dwarf.
You're dwarf.
Well,
okay, yeah.
But it doesn't it's still like just gibberish. It's like
Right.
trying to read Spanish if you don't know what Spanish is.
So,
No, isn't it written with the same?
well, it's written
Oh,
with
yeah.
the same alphabet.
Spanish is written with the
basically.
same alphabet as English. I still can't
Oh,
read
shoot.
Spanish.
So,
That's a good point.
Anton, you look at these runes and you recognize them to be Giant, in Giant scripts for runes. Although what they say or mean, you don't necessarily know. And you see written at the top some sort of passage, but you are unsure how to decipher.
No, I knew a gentleman that could that had a spell that could like read languages or something, but never picked it up.
Only you are a useful mage.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Man, I'm so hot right now.
Gotta commit to the bit.
I
Gotta
mean,
commit to the bit.
I technically haven't chosen a second language.
Odd or even?
Fair.
Even.
Even. You do not know Giant.
Oh, bummer. Guess I've
not
got to
the
figure out what
language
language I speak now.
Stormish.
Of course.
If you want, I will allow you guys to make, or specifically Anton, I allow you to make intelligence checks to try and decipher with the help of the others.
What do the numbers mean, Anton?
What do your dwarvish eyes see, Antoine?
21.
21. All right. So
Wizards.
over the course of the next maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe 30 45 minutes, you begin to try to study and dive into your books and try to figure out what this might mean.
My entire assistance is just providing a windbreak.
Yep.
For the other two.
Just so you can focus. And eventually you come up with this phrase. White bird, featherless, flying out o' paradise, flying over sea and land, dying in my hand.
It's a snowflake.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Dang it. I really thought I had that one. It's a tree stump.
White bird, featherless. Featherless.
A man is nothing but a featherless biped.
It's an echo. No, I'm joking.
Drew, can you say it again? White bird, featherless.
White bird, featherless, flying out o' paradise, flying over sea.
Flying out o' paradise.
Flying
Right.
over sea and land.
So flying out o' paradise, flying over sea or land.
Flying over sea and land.
Okay, so white bird, featherless, flying out over sea and land.
White bird, featherless, flying out o' paradise.
Okay. Okay. Continue.
Flying over sea and
Flying.
land.
Over sea and land. Okay.
Dying in my hand.
Dying in my hand. So it's not a snowflake. that was
A
a good
cloud.
A snowball.
Ice. Icicle.
Featherless.
I'm gonna check. Does this seem like one of those spoken word doors, or do you have to write it somewhere? Is there a keypad?
Make a perception check. Or perception or investigation.
You have
I'll
to
take
draw a snowflake
perception,
on the door
please.
in the snow.
That'll be a 24.
24. All right. So looking around the door and the door frame, you don't notice a spot to write anything per se, but you do notice towards where the handle would be for a door, carved into the stone, the image that looks vaguely like a snowflake.
I press it.
Nothing happens.
Is there snow near us?
Yeah, that was my next thought.
So, actually, oddly enough, surrounding the door and about 5 feet around it, there is no snow.
Can I go get some snow?
Sure.
Can I bring it to the door?
You do so.
I fill the snowflake with snow.
Nothing happens.
Hey, where's that amulet that we got forever ago?
Oh, this amulet that I definitely did not give to the guy. Shove that into the door.
As you put it into
I was like
room,
sitting here. I'm like, wait a second.
you see it sink in and actually twist and lock into place, and then the snowflake melts away as a doorknob appears.
These two massive stone doors. Bitty doorknob. Turn it. Turn the doorknob.
The doorknob.
30-foot tall doors swing open. I
We
turn
enter.
the knob.
You enter.
Yeah, we were going. Yeah.
It doesn't work. It's locked. Another riddle appears.
You guys
Instantaneous.
turn and open the door, and they
It will
actually
require blood sacrifice.
and surprisingly enough, it just opens easily, like just a normal door, despite the fact of being such large stone doors.
Fantastic engineering.
As you guys begin to enter, you see just darkness in front of you as you enter almost just what looks like a roughly carved cave system.
Everyone else has dark vision, but I'm a normal person. So I'm going to cast Dancing Lights.
All right. What's the marching order for you guys? Okay.
I'm on Anton's back.
Okay. All right.
So technically, I guess I'm in the back.
All right. So, Arwin, as you lead with Dancing Lights, how do you guys enter the room, or enter the
preferably
tunnel?
walking?
Okay.
We ice skate in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I dance.
You guys walk into the chamber and begin to make your way. The tunnel goes and winds back and forth for about maybe 30 minutes or so. You guys are walking before you begin to hear voices coming from a chamber around the corner.
Anton, I hear voices.
I will kind of make sure that my lights don't progress past the point where they would like shine into the area.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pull out my gun and hold up a finger and then proceed quietly.
All right.
And then try to listen into the voices if I can.
Sure. What languages do you speak?
That's a good question, DM. Apparently not giant. Common and one other that I have yet to choose because I was like, it won't be important. What's the likeliness that I'll need to know multiple languages?
I know Gnomish and Thieves' Cant, if that helps.
Okay.
I would say probably like Elvish.
Okay. Anton?
Probably.
I know Common, Dwarvish, and Sylvan.
Okay. So none of you guys know what this language is. As you listen, you hear, you know it to be language. There's a rhythm, a pattern to it, but it seems even still wild, like the embodiment of the crackle of fire or the clap of thunder. You hear it almost shape and move as the wind, and the bubble and crackle and eruption of a volcano or the shaking of an earthquake.
Aaron, why didn't you pick Primordial? Come on.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just a normal language, and it is an exotic one.
That's
I am just a guy.
Languages
I'm a dude.
Just a dude, yeah.
With a gun. That's my entire character.
Just a man.
Just a man.
Is there? Do you guys just continue to sit there?
I mean,
yep. Nope. That's what we do for the rest of the session.
All right.
Sit
Cool.
there.
Nah,
and
wait, hold on. I have an idea. Okay. And they said at the academy that this would never be useful. So what it specifically does it sound like that we're trying to read here? What would?
So it sounds
okay.
like
You know what? Now that I think about it, doesn't matter.
Okay.
I go, okay, fine. And I take off my robe and I bring it down to my waist, and I get goosebumps all over my body, revealing a bunch of tattoos. More specifically, on my back, there at the very base of my back, there's the material plane,
mm-hmm.
And then all the correspondent planes, and on the corners are the four elemental chaos planes.
Mm-hmm.
He takes his stick and poke and he feels around, and he stabs it into the elemental plane of Earth. Let's go Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to mutter some stuff, and as he pulls it out, blood, but it looks like ink, spurts just ever so slightly, and then he drags it and begins to paint something, and it turns into a stone elemental.
Oh, nice.
And then with that stone elemental, I look at the stone elemental because it understands me and it knows all the languages that I know. And I look at it and I go, "Can you read that for me?"
We're listening to people. There's no letter. There's no language.
Or can you translate for me? Can you tell me what's going on here? Please.
Um,
Sorry.
What languages does a stone elemental know?
Primordial.
Primordial and probably common.
And any languages that I know. It does not follow the stat blocks of a stone elemental.
Okay.
Okay.
I shouldn't look it up, but
All right.
It is an elemental spirit.
Okay. That makes sense. 'Cause I was going to say, normally, Earth. Well,
It is my summon.
All right. Cool. Very nice. So it repeats back to you. There's this one guy who is talking to what sounds like his one lady. He says she should be careful, that they're the ones in charge, that they could do it without their storm crystal. And then she says, man, this is destroying my voice. But then she says that, like, without her, that they wouldn't have the ability to overthrow the Ardian government or whatever, and that even so, then they would have the Winter Fae to deal with, and that wouldn't be good. Stuff like that. They're running around like it's like in a loop.
Yeah, I repeat all of this to this. I mean, probably. I don't know.
Seems like a pretty simple solution. Okay, game plan. Steal the stone crystal.
Okay.
I am not incredibly stealthy.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I would like to peek around the corner. What do I see?
You peek around the corner and you see a massive chamber. You see at the far back, maybe 100 feet away from you, where you are currently, you see 3 frost giants. 2 of them kind of just standing, flanking one in the center, who is having a heated discussion with what looks like this more humanoid, kind of maybe it's hard to tell, but elven-like features, with a nice white gown that, but towards the end of it seems to turn into like icicles, and with a large, almost frozen headdress. Okay. And above them, you see a massive, like 50-foot crystal of this dark black crystal, slowly rotating, and you see just emanating this dark aura.
Okay, 2 questions. First of all,
I need you to make a stealth check.
On the way here, I'm just peeking around the corner.
I need you to make a stealth check.
Oh, okay. No, fine. But can we say
as you would be in direct line of sight of 3 of the giants?
Okay. Stealth check. Let's see. That's dexterity plus that plus 6. So that's okay. So 5, 11, 22.
22. Okay, cool. You're good.
Okay. So my question, can we say we got a short rest on our way over here as we were chilling along?
No. As you were walking through heavy snow and yeah.
Whoa. I was not doing any of that. I was on.
No, you were gaining Anton's 2 points of exhaustion because it was too much for you.
I was on Anton's back the whole time.
So the question.
I thought I got it from the cold.
Are you trying to use a short rest to heal?
Yes, and to get key points back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, minor importance, but okay, fine.
I'm going to say no, because it is exceedingly hard travel to get to where you are currently.
This is gonna be interesting then. Okay. So I turned to the other 2 and I'm like, okay, new plan. Can't steal the crystal. Crystal's about, it's like at least as big as Arwin. So, can't steal that.
Can we destroy it?
What?
Can we destroy it?
Oh,
like it's a crystal. Like how hard could it be?
Like you hit it like twice and it's like
glass,
it cracked,
probably.
Yeah. We make it full. Although it's like emanating like this dark energy type thing. So I don't know like how much touching is gonna be a good idea. But you shoot things. So like I just say you shoot it a bunch of times. Here, I'll go in and I'll cause a distraction. I'll get all their attention, and you stay back here and just shoot them.
Anton, you're the most versed in magic. Do you think that if I shoot this darkness emanating crystal with a normal gun, that it will actually affect it?
Hey, DM, Arcana check?
Sure.
Does it do magic damage? Is it considered magic?
No.
No. Ooh.
No, it's just a gun.
Ooh.
19.
No, like silver bullets or anything.
Nope.
You think, depending on the nature of the material that's made of and the magic that's uses, it might do at least some damage.
I think that it at least mar the surface.
Hey, DM, I have a question. So theoretically, if I were to shoot this crystal, would any of the bullets like embed into the crystal?
Theoretically.
Or would they just like scratch and ping off?
And ricochet and shoot me.
I mean, you're not necessarily sure. I mean, it's certainly possible.
I'm not going to lie. I like to go in with more of a plan in a general basis. How far off the ground is this crystal?
I go peek around the corner. How far off the ground?
Like, is it like, could I just stand there and hit it with a stick?
No. It's like
no.
It's probably like 50 feet in the air.
I'd say it's probably like 50 feet in the air.
That's pretty high up.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Anton, don't you have like a flying thing? Is there something that flies?
I mean, I could definitely fly.
I have like a giant. Oh, I have a giant bird that could potentially do.
I mean,
something.
I can get up there.
Okay.
So I can do.
I
that.
distract it, and you destroy the crystal.
I don't know how fast I could destroy this crystal.
And how many
not a
things
strong
can you summon
man.
at once?
How? This is a giant stronghold, right?
Well, so from what you know and what's Mr.
Are there
Nick,
giants presents?
there are yes.
There are giants
There
present.
are three-
It is a building that can accommodate giants.
Yes.
Okay, that's good enough to be a giant stronghold for me.
Okay.
Which means that a rock can fit in here, which
Yes.
means that we have a bird big enough to carry that crystal.
Theoretically, yes.
Theoretically, yes.
But is the tunnel big enough?
It has to accommodate giants.
I mean,
Yes.
like with a
I mean,
wingspan
But
out.
yeah, the
The bird could
wingspan is where
probably,
you
like,
get the
it
issue.
could,
And
like,
rocks,
walk.
I
It
don't
could
think
probably
are
walk.
super
Can
fast
he
on the
topple
whole
a crystal?
walking situation.
Can the rock topple a crystal?
I think.
I mean,
Look, I
theoretically.
can destroy it. The question is, do we want to fight this while there's like 3 frost giants and a
I think we got the
insane
frost
crazy
giant.
woman?
And
I'm
I have
not too
42
worried about-
HP.
Here, drink some of these some potions.
Yeah, don't forget
We're all
you do
good.
have healing potions.
I know, but I wanted a short rest.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
too bad.
Okay, I'll drink 2 of my potions.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Walking through a blizzard does not count as a short rest.
I will hand
But I
you
was on
one
his
of
back.
mine, so that way we
It's
both
not.
still
It's
have
not a
at least
smooth
one.
ride.
I'll just take. That way we both still have one. Okay, all right, I can respect
Yeah.
that.
Because I've got 2 as well.
Do you just want to take? Do you just want to take my superior?
No, you're gonna need that when you get one shot.
I'm not though. I don't stand in the fight.
All right,
Uh,
you cover the tunnel. I'll be in there. You're probably gonna have to deal the most with the giants.
So-
Aiden.
How far away are the giants right now?
100 feet away, about.
100 feet away? Would I still
you
be in the
have
tunnel if I was
something-
60 feet from them?
No, you're at the edge of
Okay.
the tunnel right now.
Do you
Okay.
still have? Do you have like a summon or something that could cause a distraction rather than Aiden?
I mean, I point at the rock, the rock thing that is currently.
What do I know of this? And
Not,
it isn't
not the
a whole lot.
rock bird.
It
Rock
can't,
is
like,
in the rock
attack.
elemental.
Yeah, the rock
Oh,
elemental.
Rock
yeah.
elemental.
shoot!
Yeah, the rock elemental. Yeah,
Dave.
Steve over here.
I have definitely named this
Dwayne.
elemental Dave.
Uh,
So, all right. So, what I'm thinking, because we can't really sneak an elemental in there, I think Aiden, you start with the surprise. Then we send in the elemental,
Okay.
and then
I
I
look around-
follow up
I
and
look
try
around
to
the
break a
corner.
crystal.
Are there a bunch of shadows in the room that I can just like pop in between?
Uh,
How well lit is this giant stronghold? with a darkness crystal floating in the center of it.
Pretty well lit, to be honest.
Well, they got to keep the darkness back.
The
You can't just have it emanating darkness all the time. That's super. That's a major.
But
that
does it
really
have Christmas lights
vibe.
all over so that it has ambient lighting that would have no shadows? Or is it like there's like 6 torches that would be casting shadows all over the place?
I mean, there are torches lining the chamber, so there are there are some shadows. It's not like
There are some
lights.
shadows?
There are some shadows, yeah, but it's still well lit. A well lit chamber.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I can sneak in through the shadows. Can I bring someone?
I don't think so.
It's not quite like Dimension Door.
Someone that's played a Shadow Monk? No.
I cannot. But I can sneak in and cause enough of a distraction for the rock to sneak in and continue the distraction, and then I can just disappear.
Okay.
How does a rock sneak?
No, Steve.
No,
Steve.
the rock elemental.
Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. Steve.
Dwayne the Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock.
No, we're not Johnson, just Dwayne the Rock.
Yeah.
I see.
It's
Okay.
It's not a. It's
Is
not
there a
nickname.
shadow
It's
in
a-
here? Well, how long is the tunnel that leads to the
Statement.
giant room?
It's like a 30-minute walk.
A 30-minute walk?
Yeah.
How can we see them if it's a 30-minute walk? I
Well,
can
That
walk.
is a fat chamber.
You're well.
It's like a mile long.
So no. Well, the tunnel that opens up into this chamber is about a 30-minute walk. You're at the edge of the tunnel right now.
Are
about
you
to
aware
enter
of
the
how
chamber.
long 30 minutes is?
It's a long time.
So we walked a
tunnel.
mile
We
into the
wa-
stronghold.
We walked 12 miles in like 4 hours.
Yeah, we're pumping, dude.
Yeah.
Got quads for days.
No, I'm saying that DJ and I walked 12 miles in 4 hours. That to put in perspective, as far as 30 minutes.
Yeah.
pumping.
Well, yeah, but most people don't walk 12 miles in that time.
That's what we're
Well,
saying.
we're
That-
adventurers.
So this tunnel is a mile long, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And we're at the end of the tunnel, looking into the chasm.
It is for a giant, so you know.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's fair. Okay. So is it like the tunnel goes into like the middle of the circle, so they could have seen us the entire way that we're walking up, or is it like the tunnel is on the edge? Does that make sense? Like is it like tunnel like that, or is it like tunnel like this?
Yes, of course.
Is it like we're like this, where the tunnel goes up into the
No,
middle of the
no.
chasm, so they could have seen us,
No,
or is it like this, where like the tunnel goes up and then around the corner?
it's
is
around
everything?
the corner.
So it's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just got to put it together in my brain. Okay. So how far am I from the chasm? My question.
From the chasm,
Because I can only teleport 60 feet, so I got to make sure that I can still teleport.
right?
How big is the round area where they are?
So the chamber opens up. It's about 100 meters, 100 feet across.
Okay.
Okay. And there's different mismatched shadows, so I can still teleport from 60 foot to 60 foot.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a shadow near me right now?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Should be in the tunnel.
Yeah, like you
Aren't
can
like
like you
light
can
or
just like
anything?
if you just step like in the tunnel. Yeah, there's like there isn't a
Yeah.
whole lot of lighting in the tunnel.
Great. That's all I need to know.
So
Great.
yeah,
I go up to Arwin and I grab one of his fingers and I shake it and I say, "It's been a pleasure serving with you." And then I step behind him and disappear into his shadow.
all right.
As-
And
as
with
soon as
that,
he
we'll
does-
take a quick break.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
I was gonna say, as soon as he does that, I turn to Arwin. I'm just like, can I get his half if he doesn't come back?
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching with us so far. We'll be back here in maybe about 10 or 15 minutes or so. So stick around. This end fight should be a good one. Hopefully they don't all die.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go.
I'm Drew. I don't want them to die. 3 frost giants and a witch.
And
Hey,
now we're giving
hey.
them a short rest.
Hey.
Go eat some
You'll be
pasta.
fine. You'll be fine. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you had a good break. I know Aaron did. He snarfed down his pasta. And now we're getting ready because I'm going to kill all these guys. And we're going to have a fun time. So we left off. Our three adventurers had been making their stay in this town of Tinkerstep when they did some investigation into the possible tampering or possible malfunction of the Winter Shield Spire, a spire that protected Tinkerstep from the blizzards and winter storms that were common in the area. But after it's momentarily seemed to be malfunctioning, they did some investigation, fought some ice elementals, and met Mr. Nick, the creator and mayor of the creator of the Spire and the mayor of Tinkerstep. He told them about how the storm was getting more intense and how it seemed to have anti-magic properties. And them wanting to end the storm and make sure that the entire country wasn't plunged into an anti-storm field, they decided to head north to try to deal with the source of which being that they discovered a black gem about 50 feet in the sky, 50 feet large, being used by 3 frost giants and and an unknown figure of seemingly elvish descent. Now we pick up with them more or less having a plan as Aiden jumps into the shadows and Arwin and Anton are just kind of standing there.
I love the fact that you gave like a whole session recap for halfway through it.
Yep.
So anyway, I disappear into a shadow.
It's a one shot, so I have to. What do you guys do?
I pop up in another shadow in the chamber.
Yep.
Okay.
So
are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm being a distraction.
You're being a distraction. All right.
Yeah.
We'll say Volare as he disappears and activate my wings of flight.
Okay.
I will walk. Well, actually, no. I'll just teleport because I can do that. Like 30 feet closer.
Okay.
Down like some stairs, I guess. I don't know. Is it stairs?
There are no stairs entering.
There are no stairs. We just gotta turn the corner and enter the chasm.
Yep.
Okay, 30 feet into chasm.
Okay.
And then I wait for my earth elemental to jog up to me.
Okay.
And then I send him the rest of the way towards the giants to also be a distraction.
Okay. All right.
Woo! Hi. Listen, my name's Aiden. You guys have been great. I'm gonna be here all week long. But I want to let you guys know that I love you guys. You're my biggest, source of inspiration. You're my fans. But show's over. It's time for you guys to head home. Turn off the freaking crystal. Make it so that the snow isn't.
Hey, Aiden, does a 28 hit you?
Do I see someone coming?
You see, as you jump up out of the shadows and are talking to all of them, you see the giants in the center look at you as all three of the giants turn, and the elven figure just looks at you, looks back at the giants, and says something. You don't know what she says, and then disappears.
Okay.
While that happens, the center frost giant picks up, just grabs part of the chair, the stone chair they are sitting in, rips it off, and throws it at you.
Okay.
That's a projectile weapon.
Seeing all of this, I would have prepared the dodge action.
Well, it's an action to throw a rock, so.
Yeah, but we're not in combat, and it's not a surprise round. And if it was, I'd be surprising them. So I would still be able to prepare the dodge action.
I'm on DJ's side.
Like if I'm sitting there talking, looking at all of them, I'm obviously going to see them getting ready to chuck things at me, and I know that I'm throwing myself into a dangerous situation. So I'm not just going to go in there and be like, "Hey, hit me."
Assuming that there is no surprise, this would be a time when we would roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll allow us to roll initiative?
Yeah. Are we rolling initiative, or do I get to prepare my dodge action?
Nope, roll initiative.
Okay.
Not great. It's pretty bad, actually.
Okay. All right. 25 to 20?
21.
21. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. We got nice. Okay. Let's see. 20 to 15.
18.
18. 18. And Aaron, what'd you get?
12.
12.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Well, somehow, yet again, you guys are
ahead of the curve.
Yes, DJ, you are going first.
Mm-hmm.
So you see this rock being thrown at you and manage to tumble and duck out of the way. What would you like to do?
Well, cool. If I don't have to use dodge action to do that.
You might still want to. I just want to be very clear here.
Is there a shadow on the other, like behind them?
Technically, yes.
Mm-hmm,
They are still probably another 60 feet away from you.
Yeah. Yep. No, how do I want to do this? Yeah, okay. So I will use my bonus action to teleport it through the shadows to behind. Can I get behind the one that threw a rock at me?
Directly behind them is the wall to the chamber, the back wall to the chamber. So now you can get like next to them.
So when I asked if there was a shadow behind them,
like the back wall is all kind of cast in shadow.
Okay, so I could just walk right out of that.
Yeah, and so but you'd be like more next to them than behind them.
Okay, whatever. As long as I'm within melee range.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to attack, I guess.
Okay.
And this is probably a mistake.
Which one are you attacking?
The one that freaking chucked a rocket.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it deserved it.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'm using Flame Tongue, by the way.
Okay.
14. 23 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And I used my bonus action. So I guess we'll do a quick extra attack just because we're here.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay, so that's 18, 3, 21, 26, another 28 points of fire damage.
Another 28?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I'm going to... nope, I'm not, because I'm not going to get near him. And then I... do I take the opportunity attack and run away? Yeah, I'm going to try and run away. I guess. But just from the one. If they're like all next to each other, I'm running like Like if they're all in a line here, I'm running that way, so only one of them gets an opportunity attack.
Okay, well, the one you attacked is in the middle of them.
Oh no.
Okay.
Would you like to change who you attacked?
No, but I probably should, so I guess I will. Yeah, I'll attack the one on the left so I can boogie over and freaking not get hit like 6 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Then I run my 40 feet or my 20 feet actually, because I'm exhausted.
Yes, you are.
Oof.
Heck.
That's a bad time.
Yeah. I'm not really vibing over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. You did like over 50 points of damage.
But when I get hit in one round and die,
Hey, you see, maybe you won't get hit though.
I don't know. We're gonna hope that this 20 feet gets me far enough away, and that this rock golem can be distracting enough to save me. We're living over here on hopes and prayers right now.
I believe.
All right, so I run my 20 feet. They get their freaking attack.
Drew's just figuring out which one of the 9 different attacks that they could use. He wants to to murder you with.
He's
All right,
gonna be like, I
so
grabbed the giant
this
crystal
one-
and ran it through your
one
chest.
of the regular giants. Ooh, okay, that's a 14,
Regular giants. Oh, great.
14 on die. So that is 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay,
It's close. It's close.
Let's see. So that is.
Tell me I can roll a dex
Where am I?
save.
D12.
Tell me I can roll a dex save. Okay.
Okay. 19 plus.
Okay, that's a bad number.
That's
Mhm.
25 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Ow.
Okay, we're gonna change some things up.
Okay, we're just gonna
All right. Game plan's changing. Ooh.
Before this, Drew was like, "My goal isn't to kill you guys.
Oh
I
no.
don't. Like, I
It's
think
still-
it'll be fine."
It's still not my goal.
This is what just happened. Drew hit me, and then it like all froze to like watch all of our faces. It's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, no.
Hey, bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah, exactly.
It all started in the winter where I died.
Hey, 25 points. And I don't have like a hellish rebuke or anything like that, so I guess I
Nope.
just lay there on the ground with my back split open.
That happens.
Hey guys, how stupid should I be?
Well, you're not unconscious, right?
No,
No,
but
yeah.
I mean,
So
I
you still
just
you
got rid of
moved.
half my health.
It's only like you know, a bit of damage.
Only a bit of damage. It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
You should have taken the potion.
I did take the
Anton.
potion. I took 2 potions.
Anton,
No, my potion.
Well, I might
it
have
is-
to take that.
It is your turn.
I'm sorry. I'm debating on how world ending I want to be right now.
Oh, fireball.
Blow up the mountain.
Not
Do
for
it.
him. Not for him. For
Storm
me.
of fire and blood. Tear down their pillars and whip them up by their roots. Lay low the fiends who dare doth disturb your slumber.
There doth disturb. What does doth even mean?
It's the medieval
Do.
Greek.
There do disturb. That's fair. Okay.
Or does. Who does disturb my slumber?
who do? Who did? Who be?
Did we do?
Oh, dang it.
Not working
That's
out, but
No, well, I can't be as cool as I wanted to be, but I guess.
classic problem. Feel that every day of my life. Sometimes you just want to be cool. And here you are.
And then you don't get a short rest.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. On my turn,
Uh-huh,
we're gonna see how well this goes. On my turn, is it an action to drop a spell?
No.
To drop a spell? No.
It's a free
Yeah.
action.
Okay. As an action, I just like snap my fingers and the stone disappears.
And Dave disappears.
And Dave disappears.
Rest in peace, Dave.
I take off my robes and fully drop them, and underneath them I'm just wearing a kilt, and so it's just me with like just fully tatted. And on the base of my back, one that I didn't really put attention to, but on the base of my back, there is an upside down pentagram with a bunch of infernal script around it.
Oh, great.
And I am going to take my stick and poke. I'm going to quite literally take a vial of blood that I won't talk about. I'm going to uncork it.
Not gonna ask where that came from.
Take a ruby.
Sure.
And I'm going to just say that I have since I'm level 10.
Sure. I love it. I know what's going on here.
Yeah. And I'm going to place both of them in my hand. And I'm going to just crush the glass vial along with the ruby in my hand and just like put pressure on it. And as the ruby gets drenched in blood, I'm going to take my stick and poke. I'm going to drag it into the blood. And I'm going to just... The thing is that I'm pretty sure, unless I am... Yep, it is one action. Wait, hold on. Oh no. It's longer than I need it to be. I'm reconsidering my life decisions right now.
We only need to last 10 rounds before you can summon this demon.
The 1 minute.
Listen, DJ, I know you can do it. Does it have a
casting time of 1 minute?
It does have a casting time of 1 minute.
Oh, that sucks.
Really?
Yeah, it has a casting time of 1 minute, which is unfortunate. I should have just done it earlier. I should have just done it earlier. But I honestly didn't think that it was going to get as hectic as it is.
I mean, to be fair, they only know Aiden's there right now. So
we'll just let him die.
The thing is, I'm not worried about getting smacked around and not like completing the casting time. Like that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about Aiden dying without assistance. So you know what? As much as I'd love to do that, we're just going to change that up. I'm going to instead do the lamer one, which does not take 1 minute. No, this one sucks. This one's trash.
Rest in peace, Dave. Never forget you.
Yeah. No, I still kill Dave. I instead am on my chest have a holy symbol of the god of the forge tattooed onto me, and I'm going to take the stick and poke and I'm going to rest it onto there, and I'm going to mutter something in Dwarvish, and as I do, I take the stick and poke. A blot of ink spills out from where I just pulled, and then I draw some sigils in the air, and then these gates open up. These black gates open up, and a celestial spirit of the defender just
nice.
I like it.
like appears.
A sentry just shows up.
Yeah, a sentry just shows up. This winged man, this glorious winged man with like a mace.
Very nice.
And and I am making him a defender for one reason only, which is not going to help in any real way, but we're going to sure try. And he's going to make his way. This large creature is now going to make his way to our boy, Aiden. That was my action. And it takes the same initiative as me, so it's going to approach.
Okay.
And it's going to whack one of the giants.
All right.
It's going to stand next to Aiden. It's going to be near Aiden.
Okay. Which giant is it trying to attack?
The one closest to Aiden.
Okay.
I believe I'm 20 feet away from any of the giants, right?
Correct. Yes. But it can I guess, yeah. So it can move, yeah, either up to it and maybe do a range attack, otherwise, or it could do like a melee attack in front of the one that's 20 feet away from it. You know.
I don't know where this dice went, but I do see my Haval dice, so I'll just use that one. In that case, it's going to just float up to Aiden. This inkish trail following it as it's a creation of art, and it's going to just boop your nose. You gain. Oh, that's pretty good.
25 HP.
Nope.
4.
You gain 14.
14. All right.
It's pretty good.
Hey, that's something.
And then he's going to, for the rest of its movement, which is only like 10 feet, is going to float closer to the giants.
It's like it's going through, and I'm like, oh, and as it's like passing by me, it just like gestures his hand, just really like grazing my cheek. I'm like,
yeah.
As it keeps going.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right. Is that all you're going to do on your turn, Anton?
Oh.
Yes, I all I can do on my turn is summon an angel.
That was pretty rad.
All right. So the frost giant leader is going to go now.
Stay away from me. There's a freaking.
Man, I should have taken.
Well, there's an
longer.
angel thing in front of it now. So it is going to, first off, it's going to rage.
Oh no!
Whoa! Why is there a barbarian? Why is this giant a barbarian?
Guys, he doesn't want to kill us. That's not his intention. It's fine. We're just giving giants twice the amount of HP and extra rage damage.
In balanced encounter building. It's a great case study.
It's gonna attack the angel.
Good. I'm glad. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, good.
Does
Aaron's
26?
You can tell that.
I'm not disappointed.
I'm
I'm
upset.
plotting.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The other day, someone was like, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed," and I was like, "I'm not disappointed. I'm just mad."
It's probably gonna one-shot it, but that's okay.
15 points of damage.
Oh
No.
And all right.
See, it doesn't feel as bad when he says 15 points of damage when it's not us that he's hitting.
Yeah, right.
Like if it was any of us, we would have been like,
Well, I rolled 2 1s and a 3 on the damage die.
Oh, I'm glad that 15 points of damage is low.
well, yeah, it
You
still
are
feels
10th
better
level.
when it's attacking someone else.
You are
I'm
10th
10th
level.
level, and I'm at half my HP at the moment.
Well, you can deal.
We're at 10th level and our tank is a rogue.
This is not my skill set.
Speaking
Also,
of
my
tanks, Arwin, it's your turn.
Oh, shoot.
yeah, you're the tank now.
I am going to use my action to cast See Invisibility, a spell that I was like, I'll throw it in here because you never know.
Sure.
Because I don't know if that woman teleported away or if she is just lying in wait ready to murder me. But I'd rather be prepared if she is lying in wait ready to murder me.
Sure. You cast See Invisibility. You look around. You do not see any invisible figures lying in wait.
I will then fly like in a diagonal line 60 feet towards the crystal.
Okay.
How are you flying?
I have the magic item Wings of Flying that I activated before you entered the chamber by saying the keyword Volare.
I should have summoned the devil himself before entering combat, but I also forgot that it was a minute spell casting.
We're doing great. Remember how we were hyping ourselves up about how great of we are at combat and how we're such a good team?
Yeah.
Now
See,
it's all
the thing is,
on the crap.
if I summon the devil, all I would have to do is be like, "Hey, you either help us or you die."
What spell?
Because they're giants.
What spell were you trying to cast, Ryan?
Infernal Call.
So my question is, I can't make it to the crystal, can I?
No, you cannot.
Okay. In
You
that
can
case,
you can
I
get
don't-
you can get just past. You can get 60 feet into the chamber,
okay.
right? Because your wings give you a 60-foot flying speed, right?
Yep, 60-foot flying speed. Want to make sure that I can't, because I'm 98% sure that I can't use that the way that I want it to. All right. Well, this is very precious, but I have a feeling that Aiden will need it. So as I fly past him, I say, "Steady yourself, man. You're not dead yet." And I'll give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
1d6. I'm not a high enough level bard for it to be a d8 yet.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I only have
And
2d6 in sneak attack, so who am I?
I will end my turn.
Okay.
And this is when Aiden dies.
All right. So now it's the two other
Oh,
giants.
you can use that d6 on your death saving throw.
One of them is going to move up to Aiden. It does get the angel does get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Sick.
kill him.
No.
No?
All right.
Well, I mean, it's only like a. Let's I'll give it a fair shot. It's just.
Mhm.
Where is it? Where's its thing? Oh, there it is. 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
so big.
All right. But the giant will make its way up to Aiden and attack.
Die.
Uh-huh.
And he misses with a natural 1.
That's great. That's what we like to see.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Then the other giant is going to. What is he going to do? He doesn't like the flying man. So he's going to grab a
Doesn't
chunk
like
of
the
the
flying
wall
man.
and chuck it at Arwin.
Yeah, I wish he would.
Okay. That's a 14 to hit you?
No.
No. All right. You dodge out of the way as this boulder comes flying and hurtling past you, and you hear it explode and crash into the wall behind you.
I do a sick move where I move over the side and briefly I'm running on top of the boulder. Then I jump back
Yep.
into flight.
Yep, that's right. All right.
Nice.
Aiden, it's your turn.
As I barely dodge out of the way of this freaking mallet.
This giant,
Coming at me?
Yeah, great axe, yeah.
I mean, I'm here. Might as well attack it since it's right here.
Sure, yeah.
Or do I drink my other healing potion?
Do you use the drink potions yourself as bonus action roll or no?
If drinking feeding a health potion or a potion to somebody else is an action, drinking it yourself is a bonus action.
Okay, good to know.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Well,
I can also see into the ethereal plane
Oh, nice.
if that matters as well.
Nice. There's you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Do I have advantage from the Deva?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I rolled that second time.
no.
14 plus 9 is
that's gonna hit.
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits, yeah.
We're using Flame Tongue. 1, 2, 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. Okay.
Extra attack. That will miss with a 2 on die. Unless an 11 hits.
Nope.
Okay. Yep. Is there a shadow next to me?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
I'd say maybe 10 feet away.
Oh no. Got him.
Yeah. Do I risk it to teleport 60 feet away, or do I just take the dodge action?
I mean, on my turn, I can help you move 10 feet. The problem is,
Okay. I'm gonna take
it's
the dodge
not on your turn. So
I'm
you
gonna
can't
use my bonus action to prepare the dodge action.
Okay.
for when this thing freaking yeets me into oblivion.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
All right, that's my turn.
Anton, it is your turn.
Am I within melee range of giant?
You have the giant.
Yeah, am I within melee range of a giant? That's not a Deva. I wish.
Angel.
You are maybe about 50 feet away from. Well, so if you're 50 feet away from the two giants at the far back wall, I'd say maybe about 30 feet from the one that's attacking Aiden.
The angel is or me?
You.
Where's my angel?
Angel's
Okay.
right next to a giant.
Whenever I talk about me being in the fight, I don't actually mean Anton. Anton's never in the fight. I'm talking about my summon.
Okay, yeah. The angel is.
This is like.
Angel's
this is a Pokemon battle for Anton.
Angel is right next to two giants.
It's a Pokemon.
Okay, cool. Can I get within 10 feet of Aiden and still be within melee range of the boy?
You can
I think you are within 10 feet of Aiden. You move 10 feet past him.
And these guys, yeah, in the head. Yeah, you'd just have to back up 10 feet, but that would stay within.
Cool. My celestial backs up 10 feet, and and he's going to bonk giant. Do I get advantage because technically I'm flanking?
Yes, technically.
Bonk.
Yeah, I'm useful.
Like 24 or something like that.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Yeah. And then he deals 18 points of radiant damage on the first attack.
Nice.
Second attack, like 22.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Deals substantially less. 10 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
And Aiden gets 8. Hello, my dice.
Fix that boy.
And Aiden gets the 6 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Nice.
All right.
It's all I could do.
Hey,
it's all I need.
It's doing good. And this guy's not looking very good.
Oh, I'm coming for him.
All right. But the leader's turn.
Unfortunate.
The leader is going to again attack. Well, yeah, he doesn't like this angel thing. It seems to be useful.
Okay.
Well then.
Ooh. Does a 13 hit?
The Deva?
The Deva? No.
No. Okay.
No,
That's right.
The celestial, not even.
That's what we want. Get wrecked, you loser.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Arwin, it's your turn.
Can I make it to the crystal?
Yes.
I have a question for Aiden. Would you rather move 10 feet or attack it?
If it's looking bad, I'd rather attack it.
Okay. That's better for me. I will make an attack against the crystal first off. Do that first.
Good.
I don't suppose I get advantage because it's an inanimate object or anything.
No.
Dang it. I'm using my magic staff of whacking.
Okay.
Your staff of striking?
That is a 15 plus 7.
It's 22.
22 to
That
hit.
hits.
I'm going to expend 3 charges
Nice.
to deal extra damage because I
Nice.
need it real bad.
Nice.
3 charges. 3. Uh, 15 damage,
Okay. Nice.
of which 7 of that is force.
Okay.
How many charges does your staff have?
10 I'm currently down to 6 left.
All right.
You used 3 charges and only had 15 damage. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, a 1, a 4, and a 5, and then I have no strength modifier.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Me too.
I told you I was not meant for this.
You're meant to shoot things from afar.
But you
Exactly.
Arwin, you give it a good whack, and a crackle of lightning shatters against this crystal. And sure enough, you see a few small cracks begin to form on the surface of the crystal.
Okay.
Just keep
Well,
blocking
I'm not
it.
done. My second attack, I will give up
Whack a spunkus.
I'll say, I'm breaking your crystal. And then in that moment, I expect Aiden to stab it with his reaction.
All right, Aiden. Yep, go ahead.
And then, is he flanking with L?
Yes, he is.
El
The giant
David?
guy.
Yeah, El David.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
And you'll add a D8 to your damage. You get sneak attack,
And I
your
get
my
regular
sneak
stuff.
attack. 9. 15. 21. 27 plus a D8. 35 points of damage. I rolled
Very
really well.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. So
Man, what's that
as Arwin
Fire
yells
damage, that
out,
makes a difference.
"I'm damaging your crystal!" You see the frost giant you're fighting, Aiden, glance up for a moment, and you take that moment to just run up part of his leg and just stab him in the kneecap, and then and run your blade down his calf
Through the
poke him.
shin.
Yes, take the femoral artery.
That's right.
as he tumbles over and falls.
I dodge out of the way.
The celestial gets crushed.
I will then action surge, and I will make 2 more attacks against this crystal.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
That's a thing that I do.
Mad
Fighters,
respect.
everybody. I'm
Action
trying my
surge.
hardest.
You got it.
That'll be. Oh God, do I miss this crystal?
No.
Like 11 to hit,
That is not.
What?
guys.
This crystal
I
has an
am-
AC higher than 11?
I mean,
Yes,
it's a
yeah.
magic crystal. I can understand that. I'm trying really hard, guys. I'm not good at hitting things with a stick. God, that's just still not great.
Is it 12?
14 to hit?
Oh.
That will not hit.
Oh.
That's a bummer.
DC 15.
And I've
Ooh.
already used my bonus action for Commander Strike. So can I move to the back of the crystal so that I have partial cover if they try to throw rocks at me?
Well, actually, where you are now gives you more partial cover because the crystal actually.
I just care about whatever
is,
cover I can take.
Yeah. If you kind of like get up close to it and
Yeah,
kind of elevate yourself a little
I'll do
bit.
I'll hover hand the crystal because I don't want to touch it. It's oozing darkness.
Yep.
And I'll just try to
Yep,
be like,
and I'll
you
give-
can't hit
give
me unless
you-
you hit your crystal.
Yep. And I'll say you have half cover from that.
Yep, I'm out of all of my things. I'm done.
All right.
I
So the other
Ripped
giant
action surge. Sorry, Aaron.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just I have a +0 to strength. I wasn't meant to hit things with sticks. I have
I'm
+5
sorry,
to
dog.
dex. I'm so good with guns.
I also have a +5 to Dex. We're Dexter's boys.
Gonna get the
I moved my +2 from strength into constitution because I was like, I should
does
probably have more health.
Does a 20 hit your summon, Anton?
Just barely.
Just barely. Okay.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like the AC is like an 18. Really.
No, it's 20.
Ooh, wow, dang.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's a really good damage roll.
That's a beefy boy. So let's adjust.
That is
my...
38 points of damage of slashing
Wow.
damage as
And-
it comes down with its axe.
And my celestial is gone.
It like explodes in a poof of sparks. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I need that. No, please come back.
All right.
One more
And
giant.
That is
Only one
that
more
brings
giant?
us to Aiden's turn. There's one of the guard giants, and then the
Then there's the
leader.
freaking barbarian.
Yes.
Okay. So the one in front of me is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It has a normal range of 60 feet. Okay. If I run over to this shadow, can I teleport exactly 60 feet away? Is there another shadow that's exactly 60 feet away from one of the two giants?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Cool. Where am I in comparison to the two giants currently?
You're about 20 feet away from them.
Okay. Well, here, instead of using my bonus action to teleport 60 feet, I'm going to run another 20 feet so that hopefully I'm out of range.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to form a couple psychic blades on my hands. And because they have a throwing property, and I can still get sneak attack with them, if they're surprised. I don't know if they're surprised or not. But, oh my gosh, Tinkerstep. But yeah, I'm going to run 20 feet, continuing the direction that I was going. And then first attack. And there's nothing that gives me advantage, right?
Not unless you were to hide.
Bonus action hide, huh? Is there anything that I could hide behind?
I mean, if you wanted to, I would allow you to hide behind the corpse of a giant. As a as a gnome.
But then I'd still be 20 feet away from them.
I think you got it. I don't think.
Well,
I think that you can just.
I would say you could be 30 feet away because the giant's pretty tall. You know, it kind of it fell long ways. You know,
most likely within
movement range
approachable distance.
Of stabbable.
Yeah.
To be fair, they might be able to move 60 feet. I don't know.
I think that's also to be fair. But maybe if I'm hiding, then they won't. Well, no,
attacking will reveal yourself.
Yeah, I should hide after I attack. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to take a sacrificial round, hide after I attack. Okay, so I'll move my 10 feet, so I'm 30 feet away from them, around where the giant is. And then I already rolled, got a 3, so I missed with the first attack. Okay. I'm assuming 12 doesn't hit.
No. Who are you aiming at specifically to?
The big boy. We're gonna take out this freaking barbarian. Okay. Then we're just gonna do an extra attack real quick. Okay, that's better. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and these are with the psychic blades, so they only do a d6. So that's 9 points of psychic damage to Big Bad.
All right.
And then I'd like to bonus action hide, please.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Let's see. Stealth is Dex +5 plus another 6, so that's +11, 25.
Okay, very nice. You feel kind of sneaky as you hunker down behind the head of this giant.
I just pat his forehead and say, "Thanks, bud," and then I get down further.
And
then I crawl into his mouth.
Like a potato chip.
All right.
Anything
else you would like to do?
It's Aiden? A tauntaun.
I just open up his mouth and crawl in, and then just kind of close it. That's my turn. That's everything I got.
Anton, it is your turn.
From exactly where the Celestial died, another divine gate just. And then a photocopy of the one that died walks out. Round 2.
Fight.
You just hear from like 60 feet off, just go get him, buddy. Round 2. You're doing great. And he's going to bonk another giant.
Yeah, go hit the big bad.
He's gonna run up to another boy. What's the nearest foe?
Probably the.
I don't even know
the leader in the. Well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Back.
Derek.
That is. Wait, I don't get advantage by any chance, do I?
No.
No, because the Aiden is hiding, huh?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Second attack. That's 23.
That hits.
Great. That is, I did great. Look at that. Look at me go, Dad.
You're doing great, bud.
19 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Yep. and then that was my action. So I'm just.
All right.
You see, like 60 feet off, like a tiny little speck, just like thumbs upping the fight.
Yep. All right. So that takes us to the berserker turn.
Great time. Love it. Good to see.
They're going to. They don't like this angel, and so they're going to get into flanking with each other and
with each other. Wow.
Well, the two
Both
giants.
of them. They're going to gank this guy.
100%. This guy is not their friend.
Wow. But of course, Drew McKellips is rolling the dice today as the DM.
You forget that the McKillop's blood is sapped solely through DJ when you two are in the same room.
That's right. I cast a spell on you when you
does a 13 hit?
DJ, that's what dropping him did.
Yeah. The AC is a 20 that you're looking for.
Okay. Because I rolled 2 twos with advantage.
That's not good.
And yeah.
I feel your pain, Drew.
Yeah,
I feel your pain. I'm trying to hit a stationary rock.
All right. Speaking of you hitting things, Aaron,
I'm going to try to hit the stationary rock.
All right. Yeah, go for
With
it.
a stick.
Is there any way you can get me to you? Can this Deva like fly me up? How tall are these giants?
Pretty tall.
If we just like fly up 50 feet, are we just like out of their range aside from them like throwing rocks at us?
Just gonna start swinging at this rock.
I just hear like every time that Arwin hits the like gem, it's cartoon like bonk noises.
Well, I think you forget. I have to hit the gem first, so that's gonna miss. Because let's see, 7 + 6 is a 13, right?
That misses.
Yeah, let's try a different die. Let's try a die that isn't the attack die that I've used to kill a Dracolich, and can't hit a stationary rock. Oh, does a 19 hit? It's a double-digit number.
19 will hit.
I'm going to expend 3 more charges to hit it with my magic stick.
Yeah, you go get him, girl.
I'm trying so hard.
We all are. We all are.
A whole 19 damage.
Nice.
I feel like our team comp is missing something.
Like a healer. Or maybe we're like
Melora.
a ranged attacker.
Yeah, it's like Melora.
You come back and swing and give another huge crack against this crystal as more cracks begin to arc and spider their way around this gem.
I'm just really double checking to make sure that there isn't, for some reason, some random thing that I would have that I would be able to use as a bonus action.
If you want, Aaron, I would allow you to throw your staff and use your dexterity instead.
No, I'm good.
Can he catch it?
I'm fine.
Well,
Can he catch
Like
it?
bounce it off the rock.
Yeah, it's like a
Hold
boomerang.
on.
It's like a boomerang.
Hold on just a second.
In parlor tricks with the stick.
I do.
While he's figuring that out, how far away is the rock from where I am currently?
From where you are currently,
Is it say 60 feet away?
it's 50 feet up in the air, and you're about because you're about 30 feet
I don't
back,
think it's worth it.
kind of.
Uh-huh.
So you're there.
If it's 30 feet, if it's 50 feet in the air and I'm 30 feet over, that is definitely less than 60 feet.
That's well.
That's how
'cause
math.
30
I think
feet-
the math checks out.
Yeah.
Okay, good, cool, good to know.
Well, I'm done. I do have bonus actions that I could use, but I'm not going to use any of them.
Okay.
So I'll just. Don't worry, I have it right where I want it.
All right. The other frost giant is gonna go. It's gonna attack the. Well, you know.
We're doing great.
I love how your accent turned into like a freaking like radio announcer.
Look, when the battle is upon him, that he reverts to his
Yeah.
old accent.
What is the what's the name of that accent? The
The
old-fashioned New York
1920s
radio accent.
Announcer.
Mid-Atlantic.
I called
Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic.
Called Mid-Atlantic.
Ryan, a 13 doesn't hit.
The angel?
Yeah.
No.
Child's play.
Okay.
No. I feel
No.
like I almost should. You see, I thought that there was going to be like a witch magic caster involved. Just 3 giants isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I almost feel like I should be giving like them advantage every once in a while.
No, I just somehow need it because I can't roll above a 5.
Yeah, Drew. I'm here with you. Also missing a stationary rock again.
Anyway, Aiden, it's your turn now.
So I open up the mouth. I take like one step out, kind of sneak out. I observe the scene, and I see the Deva just destroying the leader.
Yep.
I look up at my boy Arwin, missing the rock.
Yep.
And
I would like to imagine I'm not missing it. I hit it. It just doesn't do it.
It just like glints off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple chucks at the rock.
Okay, sure.
Do I have advantage?
No.
But I have a person next to it.
No. You would be able to do sneak attack damage to the rock because I'm there, but it does not grant you.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay, as long as that's the thing. That's what I was asking about. Sneak attack.
Yep. 2 different things. I could have given you advantage, but I didn't expect you to.
23 to hit on the first attack.
Watch out, it's slightly rotating.
Okay. So that's
Makes it
sneak attack.
incredibly slippery.
So that's going to be a d6 plus 2d6. Okay. So first attack is 10 damage.
Okay.
I was hoping that would be more effective. All right. Second attack.
Hold on. I hate to be this guy. You're throwing knives.
Yep.
Like psychic knives. Does this rock take psychic damage?
Actually, that's a fair point.
Hey, Aaron.
Look, I have a personal grudge against this rock right now. Don't take this away from me.
Aaron, what are you doing?
That's a fair point. I don't think a rock can take psychic damage.
I don't think an inanimate object can take.
So you chuck your dagger, and it
You're getting it.
impales.
It's psyche, DJ.
It impales dead on in this rock to no real effect.
No.
Like even after the dagger like disappears, you don't even see like a crack or anything, because it's a psychic blade.
Okay, that's fair.
But hey, you still have your other attack.
I know.
I'll allow it to still be advantage against one of the giants if you want to.
Well, of course it's against one of the giants. The giant.
Are you sure you could throw it at me?
I could.
Unless you wanted to throw a flame tongue dagger up there.
No, I don't want to throw my nice knife.
I don't know. Okay. If you throw that at me, I might be able to catch it.
Yeah, use it.
And then I would have a magical weapon to use for dex.
But you'd have to attune to it.
I mean, I can still use a dagger. I just can't use its magic properties. Just 4 damage, chip it away.
Ooh, natural 20. Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Against the
big bad.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Okay. So
that's like a
18. No, because I'm not doing sneak attack twice. So 6 plus 3 is 8. Or 9, excuse me, plus 5, 14 points of damage.
I'll allow you to do sneak attack for this one, because the other one you technically didn't sneak attack the rock.
20. So 20 points of that plus another 12, so 32.
32 total.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I look up at Arwin and I go, doing great, and then I go crawl back into the mouth and disappear.
Wonderful throw.
Oh, that must smell terrible.
That's a 25 again to sneak.
Yeah, you're stealth. Yeah.
GREAT. Terrible.
Terrible. How's it going down there, Ryan?
I'm at full health.
Yeah, me and Ryan are doing
Anton, it is your turn. By the way,
I haven't hit in a while, so I'm doing okay at the moment.
Angel. That's the 20, 30 to 30, 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Great.
I can slowly feel Drew's dreams fade from his voice. Yeah. It's
Well, when I've missed the past like 5 attacks.
15 points of radiant.
Nice.
Buddy, we need to
All
get
right.
you like new dice or something.
Dude, I get
So-
new dice
second
every
attack.
time I enter a game store.
16 on
What's your
dice. That's
problem?
like infinity. It 100% hits.
Did you say you get new dice every time you enter a game store? You have a problem?
No.
Aaron
Um,
said I had a problem.
I said no. Maybe that's your problem. Maybe you need less dice.
That's 20 points of radiant damage
Okay.
for the
They
second
feel
attack.
like you're abandoning them.
And how far away is Anton from these thickums?
I think it's like
He's
100
about-
feet, right?
Make a perception check.
Oh, just my depth perception off.
It is the classic. Schrodinger's distance. It's simultaneously incredibly long.
You don't
and
see
close at the same
Aiden.
time.
I'm not looking for Aiden.
Oh no, that's right.
How far is Aiden?
I'm
sorry.
looking for. I'm asking how far away I am from
Oh,
the Giants. I
yes,
don't
that's
care
right.
about Aiden.
Sorry.
Aiden can die. Like-
All A's,
How much?
all A's. The A,
I don't want
the A
Aiden to
team.
die.
Remember?
Yeah, no.
You're about
We'll
60
bring him
feet.
back. I have ways of doing these things.
60
I don't
feet.
want to be a freaking zombie.
Yeah. What did you say?
Maybe 60 feet about. Yeah.
About 60 feet.
Yeah.
Is it about 60 feet or actually 60 feet?
It's 60 feet.
It's not
okay.
about. It's a boot.
It's a boot. The acid splash. Roll dexterity. Yeah, make a dexterity saving.
Their greatest skill. They were tap dancers when they were young.
14.
14? No. Well, that was too low on that. 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna attack the stick. I'm gonna attack it with a stick.
Well, hold on. It's the leader's turn. It's giant leader's turn. All right. Easy there.
You sure?
Yes.
I'm gonna attack it with a stick. The stick is raring to go.
You know what? It doesn't like this mage person who seems to be summoning all these angels.
Oh,
Go for it.
So
knock him out of the sky.
they're going to move. No, no. They're just going to throw a rock at you.
Do it. I even cast mage armor.
I'm so proud.
That's an 18 to hit you.
Yeah, that is.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Carry the two. Carry the two.
I believe in you. You can do basic math.
That's 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's fine.
ouch.
And
29. What? How did I can't do basic math right now.
What's your health at?
I'm at full 76.
76 minus 29. That'd be
Like
47.
67.
yeah. No.
Well,
That was the number that came
76
down.
minus 9 would be 67, and then minus another 20 would be 47.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
then,
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
and then he's going to make a second attack at the angel.
Go for it.
Angel.
Boo, should have attacked Anton twice.
No, why?
Hey, I have a question. That angel isn't a concentration thing, is it?
It is, but I don't have to make checks on my summons.
Oh, sick. I figured I'd check.
Hashtag conjure.
Well,
I'm a
hits.
conjuration wizard. This is kind of what I do.
Well, it hits. So that is
1,000. Did you say it crits?
no,
Or it
just
hits?
hits.
Okay.
Hits. About to lose another Deva. Not another one. It's too many soldiers. Too many lives lost in a fruitless war.
It's fine.
41
They're
points of
Celestials.
damage.
They're celestials.
If they aren't killed on the celestial plane, then they just respawn.
21,
41.
41.
Wow. Is he gone?
Yeah, it's dead.
No. I need those. To
just
distract
just barely dead too. Like.
All right. Arwin.
I have already rolled my 2 die for my hits against this rock, and one of them, the first one, was a 22 because it was a 15 plus 7.
Okay.
I'm going to expend 2 charges
Okay.
to do a little bit more. Okay, I rolled horribly. 11 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then the second attack was a natural 20.
Nice.
Which is why I only used 2 on the first one, because that's what I would have done, even though I knew that it was a natural 20. In fairness, so just never forget that. Never forget. I'm now going to spend my last charge, which means that I have to roll 1 more die. Oh, good. It's not a natural 1. If it was a natural 1, my stick becomes non-magical, and then we have a problem.
And then we just get rid of it.
Yeah, then it's just a stick. So that's, if I gain an extra d6, so that's 8, 14. Oh Jesus! What happened to the die that I rolled? It disappeared. Nice, and I rolled 2 1s for the actual damage rolls. So 19, the same amount of damage that I did with a normal strike a little bit ago.
Woo!
Okay.
I have a gift.
So you hit it, and you could tell.
God, how strong is this thing?
You with the first blow, you see the webs again extend out, and you could tell it's on its last legs. You come back. You're feeling good about this swing. You throw all your might, which is not a lot, into this swing, and you hit it, and you feel like it's so close.
Oh, I'm gonna steal it.
You scumbag. I swear to God, I will find you.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on, everybody. Hold on. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So this was my action attack.
Uh-huh.
Could I draw a dagger and use my bonus action to dual wield that thing? Just a normal knife, like a butter knife.
Sure.
Just gonna poke it with a tiny knife. I'm gonna miss it.
No.
I'm gonna miss it. I guarantee. Oh, it's not good, guys. I think I still miss because I can't roll above I can't roll double digits on a d20. That's a thing. Does a 15 hit?
A 15. You know what?
Hey, whoa!
Come on,
You can't be changing the DC now.
DJ, I have been trying so hard.
That the AC
Let
of
me
the
have
thing is based
this.
off of the outside structure of the crystal, and the fact that it is barely still crystal even.
Plus,
I would
we've never
say-
actually seen what the AC is because I have either rolled above a 20 or below a 12. It could be anything.
I would allow the AC to theoretically have lowered, given the fact that this crystal itself has less protection.
I was about to get the kill.
Therefore,
Yeah, I know. I've tried so
Aaron,
hard.
I
don't
will
accept kill
allow
stealers here.
it to hit.
Nice.
I hope it has like 5 HP and you do 4.
Well, let me tell you, I rolled the lowest possible on my D4.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage, halved to 3, assuming that it is resistant
Okay.
to non-magical attacks.
You pull out your butter knife.
So, of course.
You reverse you just get ready and you stab it into one of the cracks and you kind of give it a bit of a wiggle.
Wiggle it a little bit.
And after doing that for a second, you immediately get blown back as the crystal explodes.
Yeah, I was hoping that I hope that it just kills me.
And
I'm
all
so done.
all of you black out.
Oh no.
Dead.
But
Instant
I'm far
death.
away.
You know how bad I'm gonna smell after sleeping inside a giant's mouth?
It wakes up.
It spits me out.
But all of
No, it
you
just
black
swallows
out, and an unknown amount of time passes to each of you before eventually, Anton, I will say you are the first to wake since you were the furthest away. You wake up, but you're not in the chamber anymore. You are now outside the entrance, but you can see, and you look to your right or left. You see Arwin and Aiden both there with you. All you guys still battered and bruised, and
I don't know. I feel pretty good.
your spells and your mana used, and you can look at the doorway and see the doorway is still there. However, the runes are all now dull.
Mm.
I don't have a shirt on. Yeah.
Put a shirt on.
After a little bit of time, Aiden, Arwin, you both wake up.
Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
A little yes, it is freezing cold. However, you look up and see a clear sky.
Oh, that's nice. I say as I'm like crawling over to Anton and just like crawling like into him to warm up.
And that is where we're going to end it.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Thank you guys so
Christmas.
much for watching.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Saved
Christmas.
I kill Nick.
We didn't kill Santa.
Wait, where's Mr.
Wait, let's go back into town. We gotta kill Mr. Nick.
Nope.
Nope. Let me murder Mr. Nick. I summon an infernal.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
He actually dies of old age.
Have a Merry Christmas and
Yes,
a Happy New
happy
Year, everyone.
Happy
We will see
holidays.
Later
Happy
for the next one. Check us out Thursday for Table Scraps with Aaron and possibly others.
Who knows?
Check out our social medias. Check out our Discord for other announcements.
Lydia has a cool store.
Yes. Check out Lydia's shop. We also have our own shop at thepaperbudget.com. Check it out. We got some cool t-shirts and some hats.
Masks,
check it out. It's cool stuff.
Like that. Hey, Drew,
Very
you know
nice.
what you gotta do? Since you're the DM.
Yes.
Wait. Can I say one thing?
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
That depends.
Also, thank you again
Yeah.
to Ryan for being our special guest today. It was
Thank you guys for
blast
having me.
having you.
Of course,
Yes.
Ryan.
I'm very happy to be back, at least for just this one episode. It was really fun. I find it hilarious. I just had this realization where when I play wizards, I either play a really high consequence wizard or just the ridiculously low consequence wizard. There's no in between for me. So yeah. Anyways, it was really fun. Drew, it was awesome.
It was a good one shot.
Yeah,
Good job,
thank
Drew.
you guys.
Good time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, if there's no other things to be said, announcements to be had,
What are we doing the week after this? That's
next
where we're
week-
restreaming episode 1, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Check it out next week. Restreaming
Callback.
episode 1. We're calling it our remastered episode 1, as myself and Grant are going to be going back through and trying to edit and tweak a few things just to make it sound and have a bit better quality, a bit more quality of current episodes, since our first episode was a little janky, to be honest.
I don't know what you mean.
I get what you're talking about. Had some growing pains, it's okay.
Didn't we
Yeah.
have like some hardcore technical difficulties too?
We
Yes.
have had hardcore technical difficulties in every single episode since we've started.
I mean, but like that one was especially bad.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. But
Anyway, say the thing,
we'll
dude.
be there next week. But until then, good luck and Godspeed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, Dungeoneers.
Nope, he messed it up.
I don't know. I think it was a good flow. I think it was a pretty good flow.
Yeah,
It
It wasn't perfect, but it was a pretty good flow.
It's better than yours, DJ.
Nope.